Hello, you beautiful internet you, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Careful Cantrip, where a group of friends from coast to coast do their absolute best to get lost in dungeons and run away from dragons. As always, I'm your host and ever-loving universe DM Dave, and these warriors of the dice beside me are my players. Guys, you already know what to do. Give some love to the trippers out there, would you?
Hi!
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, all here.
And guys, thank you so much for the level 3 hype train already. You guys are crazy. Thank you very much. McClellan, welcome back for 13 months. Give it to him, Nate. Give it to him hard. Attaboy. Cyrillin, thank you so much for the 12 months. Forge Allure, thank you for the raid. 00 Aimless, 69 bits. Nice. Rowdy with 100. Nice. McClever with 100. DM Steve, another 69. Nice. Internet number. Cross, thank you so much for the 2 new friends. B-Town coming in hot with 1,000. B-Town, you mad lad. Thank you very much. You're crazy. And 00 Aimless coming in with the second 69. You know what's better than 69?
70.
96?
96. Hashtag butts to butts. With that said, we have a couple announcements for the evening, but first and foremost, going to turn it over to my boy Nate real quick to show some love.
Okay.
It's the boy Nate, and I want to show some love to our awesome Patreon subscribers. If you guys didn't know, we launched a Patreon a few weeks ago. We got a bunch of behind-the-scenes content, whole bunch of cool stuff. You get to see we do campaign diaries, so at the end of tonight, we'll all do our thoughts and impressions on the episode. It'll be up each Thursday. Y'all can come check it out. Pick our brains a little bit in the comments section. But tonight, we want to shout out our awesome, and we already did, B-Town for being a awesome subscriber and helping us out on Patreon. We also gave a little bit of a shout out to a few last week. And that was we're getting new at this, guys. So go check out the tiers. There's different rewards you can get. B-Town being the only one on the tier that gets the shout out. So thank you again, B-Town. You're the best.
Big boy, beautiful B-Town. Love your face. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and talk to our lovely CC CEO, Raina Ray, to do her thing.
Oh, my goodness. What is happening today? You know what? It's time to read the YouTube comments. All right, we're going to kick it off with OG Lava Kitten coming in hot saying, commenting as ordered by Raina. Dave, send help. Excellent.
Just do what she says, OG. Trust me, it makes your life way easier that way.
And then we've got a follow-up comment from last week from Kristen. Good job. Oh, shoot. Good job with my name, Raina. Kristen.
Oh, no. Second guess yourself.
Nailed it.
Now I'm really second guessing it. Yeah. You're right. It's uncommon spelling, but you nailed it. Well, hopefully I nailed it again. Hoping for a cozy campaign. Dave Hedgecock is saying, that was cool. You know what? Dave Hedgecock, you're cool. We got user and then a bunch of numbers and letters saying, poor Beck. I thought Veo was safe too.
No one is safe, user 571.93.4645998 pi. No one.
Anyone could become a llama.
If you believe in yourself enough, guys, anyone can be. Just believe in yourself. You'll be an alpaca one day.
Okay, we got another comment from Mario8944. Stupendous. You're stupendous. We got another one from user, a bunch of numbers and letters. Being twins is perfect for Bobby and Raina. True. Can't wait to torture you.
Kill her.
Killer Koala, love the ending of this one. Very curious how that choice might come back. Matt,
Been thinking about it all week.
Matt 66, we're going on an adventure. Alpaca lunch.
I actually don't mind.
Winner of the week.
For once, I don't
we
mind.
found a
that
pun?
That was actually
Oh my God.
It happened.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Body approved pun.
Yeah, I hope Raina and Dag are taking notes.
Okay. Constance, I love the way the whimsical nature of Neverwhere and some of its characters interacts with darker themes. True. Same.
Yeah.
Cass says Cetars and Oopsies and Alpacas. Oh my, this was such a fun episode. Can't wait to see what chaos this week holds. And now this is a two-parter. The first comment came from Hookah Man. Why is Bobby always naked? Dag hung like a horse, and Jess a chaotic halfling. Now, the best part is the reply from somebody. Still Crooked says, as life imitates art, so does art imitate life.
I'd be naked now if I could.
He is actually naked. It's just amazing CGI. Again, big thank you to our producer, Mudcat, taking us entirely to the next level.
Yeah, this is a PNG. I'm only wearing a hat.
He's just wearing a few balls strapped to himself right now. It's really incredible.
Again, go see the behind the scenes on the Patreon. It's all there. False advertising. We don't show
That's it for me. Back to Dave.
All right. Well, couple other things to announce. First and foremost, I heard a great saying yesterday, and it goes a little something along the lines of, you get out of no wait, how does it go? You twerk out everything that you do. Damn it, I don't remember.
You get
but
what
anyway,
you twerk out of it. You get
you get what you twerk into it.
This is
when life gives you
commentary.
twerk.
I don't even know where this is.
Either way, big happy belated birthday to the lovely Beck. Oh my God, she was gone for a second. If we can get some hearts and chats and some happy belated birthdays to our good friend Beck, aka Caustic Phoenix. Happy birthday, dear friend.
Thank you.
And she does. Is your charity still going on? Is that still happening right now?
Yes.
If we could get a link in chat maybe at some point in time to make sure that the trippers know that a wonderful cause is out there. We fully support the charity that Beck is giving to and raising money for, because it is for animals, and as we all know, we love our fur babies around here. So by all means, if you have the means, go ahead and donate, because again, it's for the right cause, i.e. fur babies. Aside from that, we do have another giveaway happening for the evening. Use !roll. Again, it's one of our, it's this thing. Lovely dice tower. Ooh, Mud. If we could bring that up on screen, that would be wonderful. We are giving another one away, so make sure to get your entries in !roll in the chat right now. The one caveat is you do have to be a follower, so please make sure you are following in order to win. And then aside from that, again, big, huge shout out to our lifelong sponsors, Great Grimoire. If you're looking for amazing minis, if you're a 3D printer yourself, if you have access to a local library, they are the best in terms of minis. And who knows, maybe we'll see some tonight. Foreshadowing? I don't know about this. And
wait,
I think
Dave, you forgot to talk about Mithril's Kickstarter, because it just launched today and it's already freaking funded. So if you want their cool dice spinner thingies, you gotta go get it now.
Well, where is my dice spinner? He sent me one and I don't even know where I put it now.
Don't say that. God. Okay, we'll get it on break. We'll show them on break.
Because we're so obsessed with the other great Mithril Armory stuff. It's so hard to keep track of all the awesome things.
Exactly.
With all of his other toys.
Yeah, fully funded in I don't know how long, and it's one of I don't know, all those Kickstarter favorite things. So projects we love, or whatever it's called.
Good for them.
And it's basically a D20, but in a wheel spinner. Crazy. So
Oh gee, I'm trying to. I can't find it.
Quick, Nate, buy us time. Just kidding.
Oh, hey guys, time for sale here. Wait, you said buy time. Wait, guys.
All right. Anything else? Lovely CC CEO?
Nope.
Okay. In that case, only one last thing to tell you guys about. There may or may not be a new Channel Point redemption that is live right now. If you go check it out, just fandangle it a little bit, just massage it, give it a little rubsies, and we'll see what comes out of it.
Not sure that's a word.
Which one?
A fandangle?
Fandangle is definitely a real world.
I'll look.
Real word?
World?
Yeah.
I'll look.
World.
Listen, I'm a wordologist, okay? Everything that comes into my mouth is a real word. But with that said, without any further ado, why don't we just go ahead and jump into tonight's episode? And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah!
Why are you yelling?
I don't know. I just
Are you
want to like.
surprised by this?
No, I was
awesome.
just being silly. I just want to get all hyped up, you know.
Fair,
Raina's been
fair
here
enough.
since last week. They're surprised we
Yeah.
came.
She hasn't left yet. She's just been sitting at her computer the entire time.
That
That's
sounds about right.
almost true.
So, when we last left our heroes, setting out on their very first mission to obtain a very luxurious case of wine. But first, our heroes needed to make a little bit of a stop first for a much needed cool off in a nearby lake. And as our heroes waded into the water, some with excitement, some reluctantly, Keelan discovered a flask with the word Daisy written in Sylvan. Once he popped the lid, the sound of Oopsie was heard throughout the clearing. That was our adventurer's first encounter with the Oopsie Daisy Fae. And unfortunately for Vea, she was the first targeted. And through an explosion of wild magic, Vea was turned into an alpaca. With Vea Alpaca now in tow, our heroes continued their journey to the Puckered Starfish to collect the wine. There, Keelan was able to show off his majestic knocking skills while delicately tapping on Hootie the Blowfishian's door. Now, Hootie, a raconteur of piratical exploits, regaled our heroes with a tale of high seas and offered the coveted wine needed for their journey back home. But every sly character, Hootie sweetened the deal with an alternative proposition: to assist in retrieving a treasure from the depths, and the spoils shall be shared. Our heroes, very excited, took on this deep-sea water diving adventure with Vea Alpaca acting as a buoy and a lifeline. Our heroes attempted to dive to the bottom of the seabed. And while Keelan and Berrick attempted their best, it was only Kian who was able to display his impressive breath-holding prowess, triumphantly securing the treasure chest. However, a twist of fate unfolded as he was pulled underwater, helplessly, with his friends helpless to intervene. At the bottom of the seabed, Keelan met with the Cetars, not to be confused with mermaids. The Cetars explained that they needed help, as Hootie had seemed to kidnap one of their companions, the princess to King Gulp Splash. He explained that Nipa, the princess, had the ability to heal through singing and theorized that this is why Hootie took her. But time was running out. Nipa could only stay away from the water so long without risking death. Keelan and our heroes obviously, of course, agreed to save her. And in true D&D fashion, our heroes deviated from their plan, resulting in confusion, failed distractions, untriggered traps, and comically inept door-to-door religious endeavors. And despite the chaos, Berrick, Vea, and Keelan managed to subdue Hootie, while the clever Minnie freed Princess Nipa from her inhumane captive chains. Keelan was then able to carry Nipa back out into the water proper and return her back to her kingdom, where our heroes faced the judgment of Chief Gulpsplash, who demanded retribution for Hootie's transgressions. And in a moment of whimsy and mercy, Berrick decided to spare Hootie, but not without a twist, staging a clever ruse, hitting his own head against a window to create the illusion of Hootie's escape. And now the lingering question floats in the air. Will Berrick ever reveal the truth to his companions? And what delightful ripples will the release of Hootie have on our enchanted story? And so, our story continues. The forest path unfurls beneath a moonlit canopy, where the silver glow of moon filters through the dense foliage, casting an ethereal glow upon the towering trees. With each step you take on the narrow trail, the soft crunch of fallen leaves beneath your feet echo through the stillness of the night. A chorus of the night sings out to all of you, filled with the sounds of owls hooting, crickets chirping, and the occasional cracks of sticks under the paws of creatures you can only imagine. The shadows dance around the edge of the path, creating pockets of darkness. The moonbeams pierce through the branches, illuminating the patches of moss-covered rocks and ferns. And while the eeriness of the scene sends shivers up many of your spines, one of your companions is filled with smiles and confidence. Leading the group alongside her brother, Rune takes every step with pride, knowing she's under the careful watch of the Moon Mother herself, Sleeping Beauty. The crystal crescent moon that sits atop her staff embraces the moonlight, helping to illuminate the path in front of you. Rune and Berrick. While the rest of your friends seem a bit jumpy at every large crack of a branch, this is as close to home as you can be. Since a very young age, your mother has taken you out into the woods under the cover of darkness. You've both become extremely comfortable in this environment. The two of you lead your friends through the shadows on your way back to the village. What are you guys doing right now?
I imagine we would be ahead of the rest of the pack. Yeah, what's up?
You have probably roughly about 20 paces between you and the next other individual. For the most part, they seem preoccupied with every little crack and creak coming from the forest.
Are we back?
Are we? Am I
back?
me now?
Vea is going to be
We're good.
trailing a little bit behind, trying just to follow the two twins. And secretly, she's turning her ear in, trying to listen to them. Ow, can you hear them? They always have like this own little secret world and language that they go into, and I never know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to learn it once, and then I got real confused, and then I think I ordered takeout.
Don't you work in a
As-
restaurant?
Yeah, that's where I ordered the takeout from. I thought it was a whole menu thing.
Oh my gosh.
As Vea's trying to strain to hear the twins up ahead, right behind her, Keelan's got the backpack with the wine bottles stacked inside of it, and he's trying to be graceful, but Keelan's not overly graceful, so you can hear the wine bottles rattling every few steps as they just clang against each other, and then Keelan stops and is like, "Dang it. Sorry, all right, I've got it this time." Okay.
It kind of swishes around, her tail kicking up a little bit of dust. What are you doing? Do you need help?
I mean, look, I'm sure they're fine, but they're glass bottles. And remember, if we don't bring all of them in, we don't get that wee bonus now.
Right. Well, you should have asked for help. Don't be afraid to ever ask for help. That's important. Here, give me one of those. And she'll kind of reach out, but she's not going to take it from you.
I'll look and I'll hold out the bottle. How big are these bottles compared to Vea's size?
In comparison to Vea's size, I mean they're your standard wine bottle, so no, probably about 16 inches.
Yeah, okay. I'll grab like a wine bottle. Like, all right, well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure if they're not packed in so tightly, they'll not, bang together. You just take that one there.
It'll be easier. Give me another. I can handle 2. Come on.
Look,
You better give it to her.
I just okay.
Are you thinking that I can't carry that? You know I can carry that. You know I'm strong enough for that. Come on.
All right, fine. I'll pull out another one and I'll hand it.
Thank you.
Hey, Vea, let me show you a cool trick. I used to carry these back home. So you take this, and I'm going to take a piece of rope, and I want to try to run it around the bottle so Vea can kind of run one as a backpack and then hold the other.
Oh.
Okay. In that case, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me to see what your knot tying skills are like.
All right, we got a +2, chat. Let's see how we work this out. With a 9, so we got 11 total.
11. While you're able to wrap the rope around the bottles pretty well, who knows how many bumps in the road will cause one to possibly slip through.
Just don't jostle it around too much. And if you feel it coming loose, let me know.
Right. Sure. Okay. Yeah, no, I can make this work. This is good. I can definitely carry 2 bottles. If needed, I might even be able to carry 3, even though she clearly is going to struggle a little bit with both of her paws now cradling the one in front and having to stand up very straight to carry the one on her back. It's fine. I've got this. And you see her almost marching ahead, very military, like just trying to keep focus and keeping her balance to walk as smoothly as possible. It's fine. Just keep straight. You can't break this or we won't get our money and then you'll get a bad reputation and no one will hire you again. Just mumbling to herself.
As look back at Keelan and be like, man, that kid's wound tight.
So tight. I mean,
as you all fumble and try your best to share the load of the wine, both Berrick and Rune continue to press forward.
Looking back at them, very preoccupied, he'll still, in Elvish, say, maybe we'll talk this way, just in case.
Good thinking. Well, listen, I know it got intense back there, and I just wanted to say, in case you're thinking about it, because I know you and you're probably thinking about it, but you made the right decision.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Bear. I knew you were going to make that decision as soon as you hesitated. I knew. That's why I left you.
I know you probably knew what I was going to do, but to be honest, I didn't know what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And I still am not. I mean, I appreciate you saying that, but I feel like I'm going to need to see some proof before I can really accept that.
You know how I know that you made the right decision?
How?
Because you chose the path of mercy. And you know what? Do you remember a long time ago? Well, not that long ago, but it feels like a long time ago. Do you remember when Mom got really mad at me because I was mad at Dad and put vinegar in his spaghetti, and then she sent me to my room with no dinner, and then you came around and you opened the window and you brought me dinner, and then we went out into the forest, we snuck out and we hung out, we had fun, and then we went back home. No one noticed?
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I also put vinegar in your spaghetti that night. It's like at least a little bit of a consequence, I feel like.
Yeah, but my point is, I didn't do it again, and I would have gone hungry the whole night, but you showed up and made sure I had something to eat, and you responded with love and kindness, And sometimes that's all people need. And if you have the power to give them a second chance, then why not? Because if you don't, you're no better than they are.
It was a really wimpy way of putting it, but I see what you're saying. And I'll try to think about it like that. Thanks, Rune.
Look, I'll tell you what. If we catch him doing something bad again, I'll personally help you bring him back to the sea to get his justice. And if we don't know, I mean, just take solace in the fact that Aurora says that destiny has a way of balancing the scales, and he'll get what's coming to him.
Sure. I'm trying to remember which one Aurora is.
Sleeping Beauty, and she'll shove
yeah.
him. Come on.
Ever since I was young and Mom told us about her, I thought they were two different people, and I've always thought that, and I have to think about it to disassociate the two. And remember that they're the same person.
Okay, well.
It's definitely not the player not being super
right.
knowledgeable about the lore.
Right. Okay. Who's the player? What does that mean? I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
So I have one more question.
What?
Are you going to tell everyone?
In time, probably. I don't see, like, why tell them, though, you know? Like, what purpose does that serve?
Well, you have a point. It could be really fun to just have a secret. But they might be mad if they find out that you were keeping a secret. But
they'll be mad if they think Vea will kick my ass if she finds out that I let him go.
Yeah, she will. Absolutely.
She's all about alpaca justice. Trust me.
Did
you see her at the pond?
I did. I think the alpaca to the justice thing is new. I think she's just all about justice in general.
Well, you know what I mean.
Okay, well, I mean...
Yeah, the others probably wouldn't necessarily care as much, but... I don't know, Vea's scary, man.
I don't know. Keelan seemed pretty upset at Hootie. He was yelling at him.
You're not really making me want to tell them anymore.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I don't know. It's up to you, Bear, and it's your secret to tell. I don't have to tell you, but I guess sometimes it's comforting to hear. I'll keep your secret.
Thanks. And I'll tell them that I'll keep your secret too. You know that you wet the bed all the way up until you were...
Oh, God, you're so annoying. And she'll shove him.
He'll take it and kind of just lightly chuckle to himself.
As you give a playful push to your brother, you all hear a noise that rings out through the night. A very familiar noise. Far off into the distance, the howling of a wolf, which gives you all a little bit of excitement and joy, thinking about the wildlife of walking through the forest. The real question is that who can howl the longest out of all of you?
Definitely me.
Do you
Not
really
me?
play this game?
I was like, go right in the middle.
I guess we're about to find out.
Oh no.
Hold on. Let me prepare.
Oh wait, we're actually doing this? Hold on.
What?
God, I would kill to be a wolf.
Yeah.
On your mark then, Dave.
On the count of 3. 1.
Wait, hold on. This isn't like a trick and where everybody else is in on it and then only I'm howling, right?
We would never do that to you.
Yeah, we would absolutely
we would never admit that that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We do have private chats though.
Who can howl the longest? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
capacity of this team. This is insane.
Wow.
I gave up with those freaking moose out.
It's just a sad wind blown at this note.
You got it, Jazz. You got it.
Jess
That-
is the winner.
Hey!
Congratulations,
staring at me
Jess.
like, what the fuck, we were sleeping.
Louis is on the floor looking at me like this.
Yeah, two cats both on the couch, like.
I'm so confused.
Moose woke up with half of his face mushed from sleeping in the same position for so long.
We doing this? I'm up, man. We doing this? Yeah.
Let's go.
I've been
As
waiting
you
for you to be
all-
a part of this.
As you all call out to the moon itself, it seems that Minnie is the winner. And as she lets out her last breath, you hear a tiny little giggle
Mm-hmm.
come from your ear, Minnie. As you feel as you feel a little bit of a grace blow past your hair, suddenly your throat begins to loosen, more so than it ever has before. It seems you've been inflicted with a well-known condition known as Whiteosis.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
For the remainder of the episode, you must speak in your lowest tone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that I have a pretty impressive vocal range.
I love this.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I want an album.
Yeah.
As you all
That's a
listen,
deep voice for a little lady.
I know, right?
as you all listen to the end ringing of Minnie's howling at the moon, you take note of her voice growing deeper and lower and lower.
Guys, this is really weird. I don't know what's going on.
Are you going through like a puberty?
What's puberty? I'm joking.
Well, I guess we can have this lesson. Someone wasn't paying attention in biology class.
Yeah.
I never went to that.
Yeah. You know, Minnie, I flattery's the biggest form of, or imitation's the biggest form of flattery. So thank you.
Oh.
Seriously, have you guys ever seen anything like this before?
Maybe it was the lake water. Keelan's not sounding too hot either, are you, Keelan?
No, I mean, I feel fine. Am I not fine? Do I sound weird? How's my voice? Does it sound weird?
I think
Well, it
maybe
sounds a
you
lot
guys
better
got it.
than mine, that's for sure.
I did
Yeah,
drink a
Minnie's
lot of
better.
seawater.
Yeah.
Did you drink seawater as well, Minnie?
Oh, which one? The one in the ocean or the one that Keelan peed in the pond?
I didn't pay no water in
I
the
think that was
ponds.
Berrick.
That was Berrick.
Yeah, Berrick there,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
And maybe it was Druid pee. Probably Druid pee.
That's true.
Magic
Both
druid
of us
pee.
were in the pea pond, so that's probably it. Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh my
Leia got
God,
turned into an
Mommy.
alpaca.
places where people are gonna be.
Mhm.
Look, I mean, I think it sounds pretty cool, Minnie. Makes you sound tough.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? You back?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound bigger. That like you look bigger because of the way you're speaking right now.
That's true. It's
Mm.
very
You do look pretty
intimidating,
big.
Minnie.
Yeah, it's kind of
I'm
badass.
afraid.
Oh,
You know, it's actually kind of funny. I had a dream that this happened the other night.
you had a dream that we had a wolf howling competition, and when we stopped, my voice was low.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you want to know how you get rid of it?
Sure, but I'm pretty sure you're screwing with me.
I would never do that. All you have to do is just climb up the tree and then jump off and see if you can fly. And
Why
that's
are you
I just-
making everyone fly? That is not the answer to everything, Rune.
Maybe it
I-
is. No one's trying.
Have you
Well,
tried
I-
to fly lately?
No, I know I can't because I've tried.
It kind of makes sense if you think about it in the same way that you cure hiccups by like standing on your head.
That is not how you cure hiccups.
I'm pretty sure that's how you cure hiccups.
No, everyone knows you're supposed to hold your breath and then you spin in a circle at least 5 times and then you say the word pineapple and then you don't have hiccups anymore.
Back home, we just try to scare
Tried
you a
that
bunch.
one.
Ah,
Ugh. That sounds horrifying.
Well-
Kind of cruel.
it keeps you on your toes. Don't get the hiccups, or we'll get you.
Suddenly
I'm
Vea's
pretty
looking
sure that
over
when
her.
you
Like,
told-
what?
Rune, I'm pretty sure that when you told Berrick to climb a tree, that didn't go very well for him.
I don't
I had a
think
good
I
time.
ever told him to climb a tree. He just
Well-
does it all the time.
Well, oh, that's true. Well, someone did.
See, I would never lie.
Maybe you'll grow into your deep voice now. Try to say something scary or intimidating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
If
great
you don't
start.
listen to me and do what I say, I'm gonna hit you.
Wow.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I think I got
really
goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yep.
give you my wallet if I didn't leave it back home.
They do say actually that the first thing to change before a growth spurt is your vocals.
It's true.
Mm.
I kind of see it now,
Okay.
Minnie. You're like a little taller than when we left. You know, keep it up.
Mm-hmm. It'll be good, though. You probably want to talk to your mom when you get home about puberty.
Yeah, maybe don't drink any more Druid pea water.
Yeah, that too. Also, Eric, you're not allowed to pee unless you have approval from the rest of us. That I feel like is now a new group rule.
At all?
Doesn't seem
all.
He
fair.
can't pee without approval at all? You want to hear how many times he has to go pee a day?
How do you know how many times he has to go pee today? Are you already monitoring him?
No, I just lived with him my whole life.
You
You
kind
know,
of
we
delayed
were
on
born
that one,
together.
Rune, I feel like. Did you dream last night how many times he had to pee today? Is that how it works?
No, I don't keep track of those types of things. But Vea, I guess if that's up your alley, I'm not gonna stop you.
Listen, there are too many times where the rest of us have found us in pond water where he is peed in. It's enough that he doesn't keep his clothes on half the time, but at least we shouldn't have to swim in his urine.
I mean, but it's magic, which is kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
I don't
it
want to
makes
turn
me
into
feel
an
thought about
alpaca
selling it.
again.
But you were a really cool alpaca, though.
That's
I
true.
liked you better as an alpaca.
I'm sorry,
That's
what?
mean, Berrick.
I did. I'm sorry. I liked you better as an alpaca.
And you just see her tiny little claw hand like twisting the bottle of the wine.
Watch the bottle. Watch the bottle. Don't break it.
Al,
He
can you hold
immediately,
this
like,
for me? And she like
shrinks.
shoves
here.
the wine bottle into your
Gotta take-
hands.
let me get the one off your back,
You
too.
want, okay, right. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Okay.
You want to say that to me again, Berrick? And you can see her like twisting her little fingers now, itching.
He shields himself with Rune.
That's
Oh, God.
I'll Keelan will sort of stand behind Vea and do the whole like holding back thing, like like seeing that Vea's like, no, it's all right. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. Don't worry about it.
no. I'm.
I just like animals.
I'm not like your pet dog. That's not how this works. Just because I have fur doesn't mean you get to treat me as some cute little fluffy thing.
You did enjoy the pets.
The
for a minute.
alpacas are super
Different.
fluffy.
You are also cute. I mean, why is that bad?
I have worked so hard not to be cute. Cute is not
Oh.
what makes you captain. No one's gonna listen to you if you go, "Oh, you're cute." That's not what I am.
Okay.
God.
Sorry.
Kind of goes over and kicks a tree trunk instead because Keelan keeps pushing her back.
That oak didn't deserve that.
You see this oak? Pretend this is you. And she punches the tree.
That's fair.
I don't regret it.
Can I walk over to Vea?
Hey, baby.
Try your best pickup line on me.
Okay.
Looks like you hurt yourself.
You want me to
Hey,
kiss that? Make
Vea.
it all better for you?
Come to Minnie.
Oh my God. Vea.
Yeah. Oh, it's
We're
Minnie.
gonna have,
I'm
like, a
sorry. I thought
moment.
I was talking to
Oh.
Al. What?
I'm over here.
Oh.
Well, I just wanted to say that even if you are cute, that doesn't mean that you can't be captain. And think of how badass you would have to be to also be cute and be a captain and have people still fear you even though you're cute. You'd be like the most badass captain ever.
That's true. I have to work so much harder to do that, though. You know how many bandits aren't going to stop just because I look cute? If anything, that's going to look like an open door.
Well,
all
it's
about marketing,
also an
Leia.
opportunity to take them by surprise.
Damn.
And if you really think about it, it means that you're going to be twice as tough as the next one, you know?
It's true.
Yeah.
Minnie, I gotta say,
the-
you might need to keep the deep voice. It sounds a lot wiser coming from it.
Thanks. I'm just happy mostly that I'm getting taller because of it. But I guess it's not so bad.
I'm pretty sure in the moments that we've talked, you've at least grown 2 inches.
No way.
Yeah.
She looks up and she can see how tall she's growing.
Compared to the moon.
Meanwhile, the entire time, Jeremy is nestled right beside you, looking up at everyone, very confused at what the hell is going on.
Hey, Jeremy, what do you think of my new voice?
Ooh,
He shakes his head.
Oh. Come on. It'll grow on you. Let's go.
All right. And as you all continue along the forest path, you come to a turn in the trail. And as you turn the corner, you see a figure standing in the middle of the path, her silhouette barely discernible against the darkness. As you continue to approach, a small blue flame bursts into life within an old glass lantern attached to the end of a crook. From the light, you can now discern the figure to be an old crone, her bent-over form cloaked in tattered shawls, and her face obscured by deep folds of age. Wisps of stringy white hair escape from beneath the weathered hood. Her weathered, gnarled fingers wrapped around the crook's pole, and a twisted smile curves across her face.
She seems nice.
I think we should go around.
Do you think she needs like help crossing the street? Sometimes you get badges
no.
for helping the elderly cross.
Not that elderly. Let's throw something at her.
Oh, that's not nice. I think we should go with Vea's approach. It could be kind of fun. Who knows? Maybe
Okay.
she wants to say something really cool, or maybe she has a really cool item that she wants to give us, or who knows?
You
You
think
guys don't
she's
recognize her from town?
Look,
No one
survival
else
instinct
like me.
101. There's an old lady in the middle of the street with a blue flame magic lantern in the middle of the night, smiling at you.
Looks really cool, and she looks really nice with her smile.
No,
I
imagine
not
Ke-
me.
I imagine Keelan looks up and there's just this, like, you know, like that shrill piano thing from like a serial killer movie.
Yeah.
Can we sense like a strong magic aura or anything? Does she also seem alone?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
You're right. If she's alone, we can beat her up. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
I rolled a nat 1.
Fantastic.
Wait, wrong game, wrong game, wrong game. We're still confused.
Yeah, right.
Staring this woman down, it's very hard to get any sort of read on her. She does seem to be standing there alone, not moving, with that twisted smile. As she raises her head towards all of you, she whispers, "You shouldn't be here."
Oh, hell
I got a
nay, I'm
yellow
not listening
tour.
to this. We're out of here. I'm going around. I'm leaving the path. I'm walking in the woods. I'm going around this woman. She is out to kill me and eat my skin. I don't know what it is about this woman, but I don't trust it, not a single fucking second of it.
Not to worry, child. I have no need for your skin. Although, out
Oh, good.
here is a little bit different. The dark forest is no place for children. There are many horrors out here that would be blessed by your demise, filling their bellies with your sweet young skin.
And what's watching you out here? How come you feel okay?
I know my way around the darkness.
Berrick
Yeah,
raises his
ominous.
hand and looks at Vea.
What?
I have to pee now.
Oh my god.
She looks at. She glances around at each of you, but stops her glance directly on Rune. I would recognize those sigils anywhere. A future mistress of the blind seer. Tell me, does the sleeping one speak to you with whispers of things to come?
Oh, yes. All the time. I can't control it. It's so powerful.
I'm not gonna reveal.
I haven't done, my test yet though. But yeah, she talks to me all the time. She tells me all the things that I need to know, all the cool things that are happening.
Rune.
What?
This isn't your autobiography.
You're oversharing.
Oh, by all means, allow her to share.
Oh,
She's already piqued my curiosity.
do
Tell
you-
me, dear,
Yeah.
what does my future hold? Perhaps a reading for a reading.
Okay. Here. And she'll hold
Wait,
out her.
Before you do
What?
here, come here for a second. Come here. Excuse me, ma'am. Rune, I'm all
What?
down for you doing your reading stuff. I won't stop you on that. I think it's cool that you get to exercise your magic. But you try to get something good out of this lady. I mean, I feel like she's creepy, maybe a little powerful. Maybe she can at least protect us on the way back to town or something, I don't know. But just, keep the party in mind, make a little bit of a deal. Okay, I'll let you get back to you.
Oh, okay. That's not how readings work, but I'll try.
She said reading for a reading on, maybe she wants something. Just saying. Okay,
Yeah,
you go ahead.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Ren will walk up and she will hold open her bag and she'll say, "Here, take one of my cookies."
A cookie, as she takes it out of the bag. Interesting methods. Now, she holds her withered hand out. Read.
Okay. Well, and Rune will take her hands and Rune will first she'll try. She'll actually try. She'll close her eyes, take her hand. You see Rune focus, and she sort of like goes somewhere deep inside herself, almost like a dark landscape. And she, in her mind, reaches out to Aurora or Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Okay.
Can I pee on her to give her advantage?
That's
Oh my gosh.
no. That is a
Magic.
21.
A 21.
Yeah.
Not bad.
With that, you begin to feel the connection to the Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. You just see as Rune is connected with Sleeping Beauty, if you were looking at Rune, you would see her eyes just open up and all the color is gone from her eyes. It's just completely white. And she'll say in her little pocket world, "Aurora, are you there? Can you hear me?"
You do not get a response.
A little help here, do you feel anything? Just let me know. Whisper on the wind, whatever, however it works. Okay, thanks.
You're a jackass. Sorry.
You can see the old crone's patience growing thin.
Rune snaps back and she goes, "Okay, so first things first, you have to open the fortune cookie."
You watch as she holds it up, squishing it in her hand, hearing the crackles and crunches of the cookie.
Inside the cookie, there is a handwritten note by Rune. And on it says, "To find yourself, you have to play hide and seek." What does it say?
The note of a child. And she begins to crumple up the small piece of paper.
Oh, wow, that was a little rude. I mean, there's lots of meanings that could have. It means maybe you feel lost and you're trying to find yourself, or maybe you're trying to find someone else.
You're right. I may be looking for someone else.
Well, don't let us stop you from finding this other person. I mean, we just good luck on your search and all that. Best of luck to you with all the horrors that lurk in the darkness and what have you. We'll just be on our way now.
Oh, but wait. A promise is a promise. As she grabs onto Rune's hand,
That's a little tight.
suddenly begin to see a mist begin to furl all around you. As the mist begins to wrap around your ankles, you suddenly feel a paralysis come over top of all of your bodies.
All of ours?
All of yours.
Oh no.
Even Jeremy?
Even Jeremy.
No.
Oh, no. The main character, no.
You feel as though you're trying your best to speak, forcing your mouth to open. But it's not. All that can move is your eyes as you stare onward in both fear and anticipation. Holding up Rune's hand, she looks down upon it. The seer that is seen by all, surely able to make her ancestry proud. What will she do when she's seen by the one that sees all? I'm sure rest won't come easy. As she drops her hands, moving onward to the one standing next to her, Berrick. She reaches down, grasping at your wrist and pulling it up to her face. A wild one at heart. None can stand in your way. Your choice of path will be your own. But a lone wolf can only walk the cursed path for so long. As she drops your hand, moving over to the next, somehow still shivering, Keelan, she takes your hand.
Okay, then.
A young strapping lad, sure to grow big and strong. Many will idolize your strength, but only one will truly draw your attention. Remember, young one, even a reflection will lie. As she drops his hand, moving quickly on to the next, grasping at Vea's hand, pulling it forward as well. I can tell the blisters of those who grip the sword. A warrior indeed. Her sword destined to wear the blood of her enemies. How heavy that sword will be once it wears the blood of one of her own. Again dropping the hand and moving on to the next. She moves quickly over to Al. Once again grabbing your hand and pulling it forward.
Kind of cold.
She tilts her head and gives another twisted grin. Not long now. Before releasing it and moving on to the last of your companions, Minnie. And last but not least, I feel the hands of a laborer. A laborer who wants nothing more than to see all the world has to offer. I wonder how long you can neglect the lands before the soils betray you. Not very long, I'd assume. Again, dropping your hand, you can barely make her leave out the corner of your eye as she continues onward down the trail. Enjoy your warmth, young ones, for the harvest comes soon, and the red winds will blow. As she continues off into the darkness, disappearing from view, it seems the mist trails behind her. As the last few flecks of the mist leave the surrounding area, your faculties seem to be restored.
That was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think what we can take away from that is that I'm really good at telling fortunes.
Yeah, that was great, Rune. I love the part
Oh.
where you got a bunch of stuff for the party.
No. What we should take away from this is we should stop talking to strangers in the middle of the night. There's witches! Dang it! Frickin' witches with mist and bony
Look,
hands. filled with
Al's gonna come
death.
over and put his hands. Look, Keelan's got a point, guys.
I
You're right,
hug Al.
Keelan. We should stay away from creepy sorceresses in the middle of the woods. I completely agree.
I just don't want to get fucking cursed. It's not too much to ask. I just want to take some wine back home.
I
Wow,
don't.
that
I
already
don't.
happened with that mug of yours.
I
But,
don't
you know,
think you're cursed.
Two cousins,
Keelan.
horrible.
But you
Veya's
know their
going to
ways.
march up in front of Keelan. It doesn't matter if we're cursed or not. We have a delivery to make, don't we?
Well, I mean, it kind of matters if we're cursed. I think that would be a problem.
Can't do anything about it now in the middle of this night.
Keelan, kind of hearing what Veya says, puffs out his chest. He's like, you're right.
Right.
Through rain, wind, hail, or
We
witches'
can do
curses.
this.
Yeah. No, you got it. Yeah.
The delivery first. You're our lead.
All right. Okay. Right. We've got this. I light I presume it's like quite dark, and at least some, if not a few of us, have lanterns and stuff. I'll take the lantern and take a deep breath and walk out the front. Every now and then, swishing the lantern towards the dark places at the side of the path. Every time like something snaps or moves in the underbrush, it's okay. All right. it's
Oh
safe.
yeah, I would really like, as Keelan is leading, Rune will at various points along the journey, she'll sort of whisper her to herself in Elvish, and she'll say, "No, you
Thank
should."
you very much.
Veya actually is going
Thank
to
you.
find herself walking beside Rune for a hot second. Not looking over, just still keeping an eye forward on Keelan.
Oh shit! You scared me. I was just gonna prank Keelan. You want to help?
Are we cursed?
I don't think we're. I can check. I could try looking if you want. I don't know.
Do you
I
think what she said was accurate?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I'm not supposed to say this, but sometimes I don't believe it. So
What do you
I
mean?
think, well, sometimes. Okay, Veya, you can't tell anyone, okay?
Okay, fine. I won't tell anyone.
Okay, I'm not really good at what I'm supposed to be good at, and
What do you
sometimes,
mean? You have dreams all the time.
yeah, but sometimes they don't come true, and like I tried to read the lady there, and I thought I connected with Aurora, but nothing happened, and she didn't tell me anything, so I just made it up.
For whatever reason, this is very relaxing information for Vea to know. You made it up. Are you kidding me? That whole thing, you just, even in the fortune cookie, that was just the pre-written jibber jabber that you put in that?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. You know what? It really just depends on how open you are to things. If you don't want what she said to be true, then just don't accept it.
So we don't really have to be worried about what she said, right? If we just don't believe it?
I think we should keep it in mind because it was really random and ominous.
Vea, you gave me a little bit of hope there.
Vea,
Vea, oh my gosh. I'm just mad at myself now.
I know. This whole thing.
Me, you. Who am I talking to in this moment? I'm just really befuddled by this whole situation.
Yeah, I don't think you're cursed, though. If you want, I can check.
Yeah, I mean, start with Keelan.
Oh, I'm just gonna prank Keelan. She'll cast thaumaturgy, and you'll see her, Vea, you'll see her close her eyes, and she'll say, "Nuisha," and literally you'll just hear like a growl coming from off in the distance, in front of Keelan.
There is an immediate and visceral response as all of a sudden you just hear the sound of this panicked braying just erupt from Keelan's voice. Michael, can't do this, but if you've ever heard like the sound of like panic horses before a stampede, that is precisely what happens as Keelan immediately goes racing down the road with reckless abandon as he hears this noise.
Rune will lean into
Someone's
Vea.
gonna have to round him up.
Rune will lean into Vea and she'll say, "See, sometimes even though you hear something, doesn't make it true."
I'm so glad that you sacrificed Keelan to make that point. Thank you.
Yeah, he'll come back. It's fine. This is more fun anyways. Okay, come on, let's go get him.
Vea will hop into a sprint now that she's wine bottle free to track down Keelan.
Yeah, Al's gonna sling the wine bottle over his back this time. I'm gonna double check the rope, Dave, if I can re-roll for it, and then carry the other
sure.
one.
Go ahead and roll again. Sleight of hand with advantage.
A 4. Oh, with advantage.
With advantage.
It's a 10, a little better.
A 10. Okay. You reposition the bottles. They seem relatively secure at this point.
Yeah, it looks good enough.
Okay. Yeah, Bobby?
Bringing up the rear, I assume, then, is Minnie and Berrick. And Berrick's just going to look at Minnie and try to get a beat on her face after that whole exchange. Because we've both been very quiet since it happened, so I'm curious.
So, Minnie seems completely unbothered. So, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know why everyone is so stressed out about that. It's just some random old lady who doesn't even really know me. I'm not sure what a laborer is, but how can soil betray you?
I mean, I think it was more metaphorical than that.
Okay,
I don't know,
metaphorically, how can soil betray you?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've heard there's something called quicksand, but I'm not going to get into that. All I know is my mom's pretty good at this kind of thing, and stuff that she says usually comes true. I don't put too much, weight into when Rune does it, because I think she kind of sucks at it. That's my theory anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But she did know, something about pretty much all of us, and I've never seen her before, so it adds a little bit of believability. I mean, worried, yeah, a little bit, yeah. I mean,
what did she say about you again?
She said that a lone wolf can only walk a cursed path or something along those lines. I don't. But she said I was gonna get my way, which is that I'm gonna be able to choose my own future, but now it's like, what does that come with? And it's...
Well, maybe it means that when you do pick your future, you just have to second guess yourself and make sure.
I don't know what that means, but I'll be honest. If the most like foreboding one of all of us was Al's. She said 3 words to him.
Yeah, that one did kind of give me the chills, actually.
Right?
I didn't like it either.
You guys I peed a little bit, and I didn't even ask Vega.
Yeah, yeah. Al pipes in. He's like, I didn't like it either. You guys peep over. He's still leaning against the tree. The other 2 are gone. Dag's gone. It's just us 3 standing there. Al doesn't want to walk in these creepy woods alone, so he's just kind of casually leaning against the tree with the wine.
Do you know what she meant by that, Al? Like, I don't.
No idea. That kind of freaks me out too. Look where I come from.
Insight
we got
check.
all sorts of soothsayers. And...
Yeah.
I demand an insight check.
Do it.
Man.
It's already started. The party is falling apart.
It's not that I don't trust him.
How do we
What
do this? We roll
fortune?
competitively insight, or like, what do I do? Deception versus insight?
Whoa,
You
Nate!
you
Don't
do-
I don't
say.
know. What,
do
I don't know what's the
deception
mechanic.
if you're trying to hide it from me. I think,
Or
is how it works,
persuasion
right,
if I'm
Dave?
true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I would say, Bobby, go ahead and roll an insight. Nate, hold off on rolling anything.
I rolled
Okay.
a 9 on my insight. Not great. I have a +2, but I got a fucking 7.
Nate, go ahead and either roll a deception or persuasion. Don't tell us which one it is.
Okay, makes sense.
It's actually sleight of hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll survival. It's a 15 on the rolls. So yeah,
Oh yeah, so
modifiers. I haven't even added
Shit.
modifiers. But yeah.
So what would Berrick see?
He would see Owl standing there, legit, just being like, "I have no idea."
all right. I mean, it just. So maybe she was bullshitting with you.
I don't know. I mean, it means something. That's what freaks me out about it. Like, it's. If I wish I knew what it meant, because if I did, then at least I could prepare for something. But apparently, something's gonna happen soon.
They were all so cryptic. Like, how could we really prepare for anything?
I was expecting for you guys, like, you guys had like 4 sentences. I thought maybe she'd tell me about my parents or something, or how back home's doing. Nothing. So I don't really know what that means.
All right. Well,
You can.
But hey,
Sorry to
if I die
figure-
soon, I'll let you guys keep my stuff.
you don't have a lot of
Ow.
cool stuff, Al.
No, I don't. Hey, you can keep my job at the bar. You guys like jobs?
No.
No.
Just in tandem.
All right. Yeah.
You guys want to work?
Worst people to ask that question to.
All right. Well, I got bad news again. We still do kind of got to work a bar job. He kind of eyes it over. There's a case of wine sitting there. Who's got dibs on carrying?
Not it.
Not.
That doesn't. I don't know this game. Crap. I was gonna look down. Fine. So he's gonna put all the wine on his back and the bottle back into the case, and he's gonna be like, "But next time I know the game, you guys are so dead." And he's gonna pick up the case.
Look,
He's gonna try to carry the
I'll
wine
help out a
carefully.
little bit, and he'll use Druidcraft just to make little vines kind of strengthen the knot, like on his little the pack thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The,
So I can
as
keep
the
one on my
vines begin
back
to
and then carry. Yeah.
Yeah. As the vines begin to materialize and wrap around the other ropes, securing it even tighter and tighter, they turn into more of a mesh than individual strands. The wine is now well protected.
And then he'll
Feels
just like
great, man.
whisper to Al, "A mushroom taught me that." He's gonna walk away.
Al's
like,
not even
look at
gonna
his
see it as
face.
weird. Al's not even gonna see it as weird. He's like, "Huh, that's cool." Like he's just like, apparently mushrooms teach things here to people. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah.
All right. As the three of you continue on forward, it takes a while, but you eventually meet up with your other companions. You can see Vea and Rune now comforting Keelan as he seems to be weeping off to the side.
There,
Keelan.
sorrows.
Are you feeling sorrowful? Come on, you've got to get up.
I'm not feeling sorrowful. I'm just feeling like you know, it was just there was a thing and it was going to get me. You know, you know, when you grow up in a house with like, you know, that as many siblings as I do, you know, you're always on edge. You know, you don't know when you're going to get food. You don't know when, you know, someone's going to jump out at you. Something.
Keelan, are you not fed at home?
Yeah. What does
Oh,
that
I
mean?
am. Just you know, you have to fight for everything, you know, and you gotta be quick, you gotta be fast, you know, just grab what you can and go, you know, it's just, and that's it. It's like, you know, flight and fight, you know, there's the two things there, and you know, we wind chasers, we're runners, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That sounds exhausting, honestly.
Yeah. I can promise you I won't ever eat your food.
That's appreciated, you know.
I
I'll
might.
take that as straight from the horse's mouth, I will.
Oh, someone mute his mic.
You're not allowed to say those kind of jokes.
That's all right, you know, it's better than me being a naysayer this whole time. So,
Oh,
Rude
Rune leaves the
Put that
scene.
in.
come back! I've got plenty of days.
Oh,
All right, Keelan's going to.
Stop horsing around.
Keelan's going to. He's definitely a lot more skittish at this point than anything else. He's grown up with a lot of stories from his folks who frequently go in and out of the mountains and deal with all these dangers. So for him, it's not so much what is around Keelan, but the tales, the stories giving form to the darkness as he imagines the great Bindle Snack or the dreaded Gollywomp, you know, whatever these mythical, fantastical, predatory creatures that lurk just around Star Tier. All of them and all these stories now coming to life for him in his imagination as he's trying to keep a brave face, especially around Vea, who's, you know, doing so well, like, you know, encouraging Keelan. Keelan's like trying his best, but you can see his knees are knocking, his hands are sweaty, but you know, he presses on
spaghetti.
nonetheless.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
He'd like some mom spaghetti, but you know, Matherson ate it all.
It's the
Fair.
second time spaghetti's been brought up today.
yeah, it's a lot of spaghetti talk.
It's the
Yeah.
spaghetti episode. We got to have one
Spaghetti
person.
episode, guys.
Yeah, it's a spaghetti episode.
What's your guys' spaghetti policy? I'm
Yeah, well.
Just add a little bit of vinegar and we're good.
yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh. As the three of you approach, you once again meet up with your companions as Vea and Rune continue to try and console Keelan.
Al's gonna come up beside Keelan and he's gonna like kind of sit down beside him. How you doing, big guy? And he's gonna look over the package and he'll be like, "Good job carrying this out of there."
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's no problem, no problem at all for a brave delivery man like me.
Very
Yeah.
brave.
I don't know. I mean, brave people don't typically run away,
Rune.
right? What?
It was a strategical choice. There, Rose.
fine to run.
Oh. Yeah, nothing wrong with running. I just,
I
you
just,
know.
I don't like, you know, I don't like fighting. That's all. And just, you know, I don't know. I heard something in the woods that I decided to go for, you know, to lure it away from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. That makes sense. That is really brave of you. Good job, Keelan.
Hey, just so you know, running can be a really smart strategic choice. Being able to assess if you're prepared for that fight or not is a tactical move. You do whatever you need to do to stay alive, Keelan.
Hey, Berrick,
Always.
just I guess to sort of play, you know, the other coin here. Yeah, not to say you shouldn't run, Keelan, but Berrick, didn't you say something about like if you do run, sometimes it can trigger animals to run after you?
Mm.
Yeah, actually, that's very true. It's they see it as weakness.
So maybe sometimes, Keelan,
I mean,
if
but
you know what the threat is, maybe one day it might stand your ground. And
perception, though, isn't always reality, Keelan. So,
No one runs faster than you. Don't ever forget that. When you run, you just don't stop.
Well, I mean, unless we're coming after you, then you might want to stop and just like wait for us a little bit to catch up. But if you're in danger, then I guess you can run.
Well, I guess there is one who's faster than you, but it's only if they cheat. She'll look at Berrick. Don't. It's you. Don't look the other way.
I've never cheated.
Keelan and I both would have beaten you to the restaurant if it weren't for you. That Huff and Puff race, that doesn't count. You cheated.
I mean, look what happened to us on this adventure, man.
What?
Hootie almost got the better of us because he cheated. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes your light falls mid-sentence.
Listen, if we come across Hootie again, I'm going to punch his lights out. He deserves that. You still don't even look very good after getting that hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely
We'll never
got a
forgive
bone to
Hootie
pick
for
sure.
doing this to you.
Thank you.
It's even harder to look at you now.
Does this mean I can go pee now?
Yes, you can go pee, but you need to go at least 15 steps in the other direction of the rest of us, and not in the pathway that we're going to go. Go backwards.
I'm gonna go with him just in case. I mean, we shouldn't really separate into the woods. We should have like a buddy system or something.
Are we making pea buddies now? I want to be Minnie's. Minnie, do you want to be my pea buddy?
Sure. I'll be your pea buddy.
I'll be your pea buddy, friend.
I forgot. Why do you sound like a McDonald's character?
I was gonna say she sounds like Barney.
Oh my god.
That's my magic grimace probably sounds like.
Yeah, over and Minnie's in a giant mascot costume. Like, sure, friend.
Okay. Well, I don't have to go, but it's good to know we have a partner. Do you have to go?
Not right now, but I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. Sorry, if I look weird, if my face makes weird expressions, it's just I'm getting used to the voice. That's all.
Oh, I thought you were talking about if your face makes weird expressions when you pee, and I was like, well, maybe I don't want to be your pee buddy then.
You have to make eye contact the entire time. The side of your pee body.
Official. The title of this episode will be Pee and Sketty.
Okay.
With Berrick and Keelan returning now from their pee buddy break, you all continue onward down the path. And not too many steps ahead, you finally come to a relatively large clearing. A nice reprieve from the otherwise darkened, narrow path that you were just walking on. The sun, or the moonlight, bathes the entire area in a beautiful, majestic blue. You can see a scattering of trees all around, although be it very sparse. And you also see along the path, a rocky cropping that hangs to the left side. To the right, a relatively large hill. Everybody go ahead and make a history check for me.
Nat 20.
Oh.
I got a 19.
19. Because I have a -1.
15.
I got a 21 total.
Okay.
Or 18.
Okay. As you continue past the rocky outcropping, Berrick, you take note of a number of large bulbed flowers that seem to be scattered across the landscape. Some with beautiful magenta color flowers, the others a more bluish color. Strange thing though, you could swear those weren't here the last time you walked by. Paying not a lot of mind to it, you continue to move forward, keeping a watchful eye onto these strange new flowers that seem to have cropped up overnight. And just as you're about to pass through the threshold, you watch as the flowers seem to turn their attention towards you, bending over entirely. As you watch as they begin to bloom slightly directly in front of you, bearing large, shimmering teeth. And that's where we're going to take a short rest for the evening.
Oh, boo.
nice.
We just got started.
They seem nice. I'm sure that's good.
Yeah,
Sure.
should be
Maybe
fine.
they'll let us
Should be
know.
fine.
Smiling.
If they have teeth, they have mouths. If they have mouths, they can talk. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Well, friends, we will be back in a few short minutes. We're going to take a quick bio break. So by all means, go get your apple juices. Go get your orange juices. Go get your spaghetti juices. I was not about to reference the
It's
other
vinegar.
liquid. That was vinegar. Yes, your vinegar juices. That's exactly.
That's just pickle juice.
Yum.
Juice.
I love pickle juice. I'm gonna get some of that.
Thanks.
All right. Well, you guys go enjoy your pickle juices as well. We'll be back in a few short minutes. We'll see you real soon, guys. Take care.
Bye.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Hopefully you've enjoyed your break. Hopefully you've enjoyed your vinegar juices, tuna juices, or pickle juices, whichever one you truly decided on there. So, with that said, just a quick reminder, we are doing our giveaway for the evening. You can get a lovely dice tower / dice holder mabobber by using !roll in chat right now. One caveat is you do have to be following to enter to win. And good luck. We will be announcing our winner at the end of the episode.
Woo!
Also, big shout out to Mithril Armory for sponsoring our giveaway tonight.
Yeah, you're the best. Also, follow their Kickstarter. It just launched today, and it's awesome.
Also, they're
True.
super cute.
Super. Yeah.
Super.
And their name's Dave as well. So I mean, there's can be only one.
Right.
It's true.
So, getting back to our story for the evening. As you continue along this path, Berrick, you now taking note of the flowers now turning themselves and facing you, bearing their large teeth.
Hey, guys.
Huh.
These flowers
Keep
looking
walking,
at me
Bear.
funny.
I'm sorry. What?
The flowers looking at me funny. He's gonna grab
Okay.
Thea's head and turn it towards where he's looking.
What are you?
Vea,
Oh.
as you look to see, you now see the large maw of serrated teeth within these flowers' mouths. As you do, you watch as they begin to tear themselves out of the ground, seeing their roots rip from the soils directly. And as they all begin to bear down, moving closer and closer to each of you, I'm going to need them to roll initiative.
Balls.
Dang it!
First one of the campaign.
First initiative of the
First
campaign.
of the initial of the campaign, Mud, if you wouldn't mind, take us on over to our wonderful new mini stage, sponsored by none other than Great
See
Grimoire.
it.
This is what we've been waiting for, folks.
Yeah.
The movement. It's clear.
Wow!
Dude, that's so
man.
cool.
Now, keep in mind,
Dave, where
we
am
are
I? Pick me up,
still
pick me up.
working outside. Pick you up. All right, here you are, right here. Woo, cool.
Whoa!
Wow. Look at that.
There he is!
They're so cute.
With that said, we are still working out the technical aspects of it, so bear with us, please. Technology is very, very difficult. There might be a little bit of lag in between scene transitions, but hey, you'll be able to see things like this. Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
A little bit of top down.
And of course, my favorite angle.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
I see you've been busy on the Minnie painting streams on Thursdays.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Making the terrain was the hardest part of all of it.
It looks phenomenal. I would love to walk that terrain.
Yeah.
You and me both, my friend. You and me both. All right, let's get some initiatives up in this business. I can see Al's already rolled, Keelan's already rolled, Minnie's already rolled. Berrick, what'd you roll?
Oh, are we rolling on something specifically?
No. You can just roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I rolled my second nat 20 in a row.
Wow.
For a total of 22.
22. Very good.
I'll
Okay.
contrast that, and I rolled a nat 1 for a total of 3.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
And Rune, what'd you roll?
15.
15.
Right in the middle.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 17.
I see that. You rolled in some magical way.
Oh, yes.
All right. With that said, as you look at the strange flowers as they approach all of you, Berrick, you are up first. What would you like to do, my friend?
Actually, point of order. Just to double check, dark hearts don't apply to initiative, right?
Dark hearts only apply to skill checks.
So take that, Jeff Powers. All right. Berrick.
You
will-
are this lovely individual right here. God, my hand looks
As-
massive. Oh,
The god.
Like
Like
how I
Super
feel in
Smash
real
Bros.
life.
Brothers boss.
You should get like a mini glove where you can like wear like this like cool.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
like
it's
the
Smash
one for,
Brothers
like,
hand.
Smash Brothers hand.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
one of those
that'd be
Minnie
really
Mouse ones
That's
now
the
that it's
final
public
boss.
domain. Rrrr.
Yeah.
That would actually be really cool.
All right. Berrick will hop directly on top of the rock to his
Oh.
right.
Ooh.
It's the technical difficulties we were talking about. You're hopping to the rock to your right.
Yes.
All right. As you leap up onto the stone directly in front of one of the blue-colored flowers, what would you like to do, my friend?
Shifting his foot into a planted stance, we'll see a sort of ring of light starting at the base of his feet, shoot up his body and into his staff, his quarterstaff, white birch branch, which now begins to glow as he attempts to strike the plant on the side of its plant face.
Just plant one on him, my friend. Go ahead. Give me an attack roll.
Ooh.
Vea, you're on deck.
Okay.
Well, this first time using Shillelagh in actual combat. It doesn't add to the...
Just makes it a
Attack
magic
roll, right?
weapon. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Use your wisdom as your modifier instead, I think.
That is 23 to hit.
A 23 absolutely hits as you crush down upon this plant-like being. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Oh, the worst possible roll. 3.
3.
Hit like a wet noodle.
You hit it with a solid magic bonk as it kind of dents the upper flower petals.
Bad
3
foliage.
feels like a lot. We're small. We're level 1. We can't hit hard.
Well, it's a D8.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's Never mind. You suck.
All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, it's just bad foliage. Down foliage.
All right. In that case, one of the blue flowers is going to turn its attention towards your companions and is going to aim directly at Ruin as it seems to lean back for a moment. You can see its mouth now close and kind of suck in a little bit before blasting out a putrid liquid down upon thy. I guess I need some...
Upon thy.
I guess it'd be helpful to get some dice.
This feels just like in Mario.
Right?
Like a slurry
don't
of
need-
vinegar.
That's exactly.
Oh no, my spaghetti.
Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
All right. As the spittle of acid rushes down upon you, you take 4 points of acid damage.
Damn. That is. That hurts.
Delicious.
Ah.
Rough, bud.
All right. That is going to wrap up that flower's turn. Vea, you were up. Ruin, you are going to be on deck.
In a moment of hesitation, you see Vea reach behind to grab that handle of sword, and she almost doesn't want to grip it, thinking about what she's just been told, but then she gets this resolve. Her ears lay flat and her eyes narrow, and you see her just grip it, so hard that her own claws kind of dig in back into her palm, and she'll whip it around, going for that plant that hit her friend Rune. I'd like to run at it with my long sword.
Okay.
You're gonna mow these suckers down, and she's gonna go for it.
What's your movement? Your movement speed's 30?
Yes. Can I make it
there? You can make it about to the edge of the hill.
Okay.
Still a little bit of a way up for you.
Oh, okay. Will I be able to swack at the roots down at it?
I would say yes. You could probably try and make a shot toward it.
Yeah, it's like hitting its toesies. That's all I want to do. Like,
yeah, tickle them toes.
Yes,
go ahead.
Yes.
We're all about toes here. Careful, Cantrip, guys.
Ugh, it's a 9.
A 9 as you slash at the roots of the flower. Unfortunately, it pulls one of its roots out just in the nick of time as your blade swings wide.
Quickly, we have to take them out before they hit us. And that will be her turn.
Okay, fair enough.
Good strategy.
Hit them before they hit us.
All right. With that said, I gotta learn to not knock over trees. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Hated that tree.
Yeah, that tree was.
God.
That tree was about to attack anyway.
Yeah.
One of the other flowers is going to start making its way towards Rune.
Oh my god.
As it's going to try and take a chomp attack against you.
Are you serious? Okay. I just want to do one spell, please.
That's going to be an 11 to hit.
That's my fucking armor class.
All right. As it chomps down on your arm as you're trying to cast your magics, you take another 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay, well, Rune... My god. Rune half dead takes a knee. Oh my god. Oh.
Y'all are going to get killed by flowers. All right, with that said...
Shortest adventure ever.
Rune, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, that changes
Minnie, you're on deck, by the way.
Everything. Okay. She... All right, she has 1 hit point. So she is taking a knee, and she's going to feel a little scared, but then she's going to take a minute to compose herself and sort of go inside of herself. And you see her just do this slow stance up. She puts all of her weight on her staff, and you see the tattoo that she has that stretches from like her mid forearm all the way laced through her fingers. It starts to glow, and she wraps her hand around her staff, and she will put a hand on her chest, and she will say in Elvish, "Lasto beth nin," and she will cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Ooh.
Oh shit, Rune's got magic words, guys.
Got
Fun
crazy. She was speaking in Elvish.
Yeah, it's actually Tolkien Elvish.
Yeah, I recognized it. I recognized it.
I knew it.
Yep, all my verbal spells have been translated, everybody, so take that in.
Not to be confused with Elvis, guys.
I was about to say, like, is that as opposed to the Memphis Elvish?
Yes, there are different.
Yeah, that would just be a thing. Thank you very much. Rune, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, but that's great. That's an 8, so I get +2, which is actually more than my max hit points. That's how weak ass I am.
Jesus.
My Cure Wounds. All right, I'm back up, and Rune will just stand there and sort of smile.
All right, fair enough. Yep, there's 2 before that. The flower at the back going to make its way towards Minnie. And the other is going to stop directly below Berrick as it's going to try and take a chomp out of your little toesies this time, Berrick.
But don't do that, though.
Those chompies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Does a 16 hit you?
Absolutely.
All right. In that
I'm level
case,
1.
Not
as you smack down on the other, you feel a sharp pain as the plant bites down on your ankle. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Ow, Chihuahua.
All
He
right.
sort of like rides back at the sharp botanical teeth.
I can understand. Minnie, you're up. What would you like to do?
Minnie, equal amounts excited and horrified, seeing this new enemy approach Berrick. I am going to pull out. She's going to draw her short swords from either side of her belt and give them a little twirl in both hands. And then I'm going to make 2 attacks with my short sword because it's engaged, right? Because it's attacking Berrick's toes.
Yep. It is definitely
Nice.
attacking Berrick's toes right now.
Cool. So the first one, she's gonna try to. I'm gonna see, like, maybe try to even like cut it open in half.
All right. Going for a big swing. Let's see what you got, kid.
Oh, so close to being a nat 20, but it's a 19.
A 19 absolutely hits.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Very nice. Oh, that's the wrong dice, but it's gonna be 5 points.
Okay.
And then she'll smile and like kind of get she'll like inhale sharply, excited, and then she's gonna launch her other attack. That's also that's another 19 to hit, I think.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Damn, Minnie.
And now you're
Ooh,
not
nice.
Voice.
you're not adding your dexterity modifier to that, right?
No, so this one maybe do you want me to roll again? I wasn't sure if it actually rolled another to hit. Can you check?
I
it-
think so.
Because the odds that I get 2 19s in a row, I might just be looking at
It didn't register. Go
Okay,
ahead
there we
and
go.
roll
Let me
again.
roll another to hit. So that is 12 to hit
Okay.
without the dex mod.
A 12 does hit.
Okay.
Good.
So I'll just get the damage. That was 6 points.
Another 6 points of
Terrible.
damage. Very good.
Rip its head
Damage.
off.
As Minnie continues to barrage the flower with her tiny little short swords, you watch Berrick as she tears into the veins and spines as greenish blood begins to spill out everywhere as she continues to cut and cut and cut, leaving it
Thank God.
nothing but little tiny flower petals.
Berrick will
God.
look back at Minnie. Man, you're really good at farming. You should probably stick to it.
All right. With that said, the other blue guy is going to make his way down the rock face
Okay, get
to
out of here.
get a little bit of a vantage point there, and is going to attempt to spit at Vea.
Oh, thank God.
That is going to be a 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Man, these plants
Right.
rolling high.
Again, an acidic spray launches out towards you. You take 4 points of acid damage as it hits.
Dang.
And the flower that Berrick tried to
I
successfully
hit it,
is going to make a chomp towards you, my friend.
but don't though.
You were well aware and ready for the attack as you were easily able to sidestep out of its way.
Ugh. He still seems very kind of off balance at the edge of this rock as he dodges it.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
picture it's like right at the end of the sentence where it's like, you should stick to gardening, and then whoa.
He's definitely using his ash and white little branch to balance himself.
Fair enough. All right, Al, you were up. Keelan, you're on deck.
I got a nat 1. I have a 3. I'm up. Keelan, you rolled lower?
I got a 6.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know why
okay.
it rolled the
I was gonna say, there's
same
no way.
for both of you. That's bizarre.
Oh, mine doesn't automatically add the +2 that I get to my initiative.
Okay. Keelan, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay, so how far is it from me to the blue on, like, to the northwest of the map?
The northwest? So the one that's standing on the hill or one that's not standing on the hill?
The one that's standing on the hill.
One that's standing on the hill? It would be about 35 feet with the climb.
35 foot with the climb?
Yeah.
Okay, and the other blue one next to it, how far is that one?
That is from your position. It's about 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Rune as Keelan says, all right. Hey, Rune,
Yeah.
what say we get out of here a little bit?
What do you mean?
I'm going to try and scoop her, like sort of Princess Carrie, Rune, in my arms.
Oh, nice.
Okay, where are you going?
As I do so, I'll lower my goggles, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use out the gate. My move speed is 70 foot for the first round.
Okay.
Jeez.
And while carrying Rune, I'm going to weave my way into and on top of all three of the plant creatures in front of us, and then try to make my way over to the east and over the blue one in front of Berrick, and then position myself behind that plant and Rune behind me.
Okay.
My move speed, 70 foot.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I was like, that's a long 30
So you're
foot
running.
stretch.
You're running through them all and then up onto this outcropping. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, I believe you would take opportunity attack.
Nope. Not,
no.
Him maybe, but not me.
No, because as part of my sure-footed stomp, as I enter their areas, I get to make a attempt to knock them prone, and they do not count as difficult terrain or provoke attacks of opportunity for me as long as I pass through this square.
All right. So you're picking up Rune. So that's I'll allow that as a bonus action.
Okay. Yep.
And then you're trying to stomp each one of them as you go past. I'll limit that to one right now. So you get to choose which one do you want to stomp?
I will stomp the. I'll stomp the one nearest red to Minnie, if that's okay.
Okay. So you would take one opportunity attack then, because you're only using your ground pound against one of them.
Yeah, sure. That's not a problem.
Okay. Doesn't matter anyway. With my natural one, as you pick up Rune, dashing past all of them, go ahead and make a melee attack against one.
Oh, sorry. This is a just a knock prone. So my melee attack is a 17 on my melee attack.
A 17 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll some damage. Or no, it's just knocked prone at that point, right?
Yeah, I'm just attempting to knock that one prone.
Ooh, I forgot I got these things now.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy. Ooh, it's got things on it and everything.
I want a
Where
hula
did
hoop.
those rings from?
Right? What? Where did I get the rings from? My beautiful wife decided that I needed them. Hold on, let me move it over. Hold on, let me just do this.
There we
Doesn't
go.
look like a window.
Dang.
Beautiful.
There you go. Now we can all see what's happening.
And we know it's
Fantastic.
off the market. Dang it.
Yep.
All
That
possible
one
because,
is now a shrimp.
easy platinum.
I was going to try to seduce it, but now that it has a ring on it.
Damn it, that
I
was a good idea.
Remember, Beck, if you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. It's a whole
That's-
an order of
True.
operations
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
True. It's true.
Yeah.
All right, going back to the top of the round, Berrick, you are up. Yeah, you're on deck.
So far I've only used a move and a bonus action, so I do still have an actual action.
So no, hold on. The movement. So you picked up Rune as a bonus action.
Yep.
You made your
And all of-
movement.
Yep. The prone thing is free.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm going to knock the one between me and Berrick down prone as well.
I said you would only be able to do it for one, so you can make an attack action.
My
against
regular
it.
attack. Yeah, my regular attack.
Okay,
action
okay.
to
You're
knock
just going
it
to try
prone.
and knock it prone?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and make a melee attack for me.
That is a 15.
15 definitely beats its 9 in terms of the strength saving throw. It is also knocked over prone. God damn it, this is so difficult.
No!
I'm sorry.
Berrick, you fell off the
Prone
rock.
rank.
You're dead. You dead.
Shit.
All right,
That was a good
Berrick,
run.
the one standing in front of you is now knocked prone. Therefore, you have advantage on any melee attack against it.
All right. Well, I used my last spell slot trying to trap Hootie exactly 10 feet away from the door. So
Wait. Did Al go?
that's
No,
right.
Al
has
did not
gone.
go. My apologies, because I
Thank you.
keep looking
Sorry,
at this
Bobby.
messed up order list. Al,
Okay,
go ahead.
no,
What
no,
would you like
thank
to
you.
do, my friend?
Guess what warlocks do? They Eldritch Blast. So
Let's do
blasting.
Who are we
We
shooting at?
blasting.
Who are we
Dave,
shooting at?
one thing I will do before I do that, because I do have 120-foot range. Can I back myself up some? I don't want to get out of range, but just a little bit back.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're looking out for
10 feet
yourself
back.
in this fiery blast.
You know what?
Very good.
It's Al's. You know, he's been through this before. You know, you don't get up front and get bitten. Look at you all. You're getting bitten. So he's
Good on, actually.
yeah. So
Actually,
I will
OG,
target
it's
the
spelled BLASHT. Blashed.
blast.
It's Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
blast.
Blashed.
We're gonna blast him. I just started blasting. So I'm gonna hit the one the Vea that swung at and kind of avoided her swipe there.
All right,
So right up on the hill.
go and hit it with some warlock pew pews.
Yeah. Gonna be like, hey Vea, watch this. I'm gonna hit it in the stamen. He's gonna fire right at the.
Are you gonna steal my kills? You're gonna steal my
No,
kills,
no.
bro. You're gonna ruin my KD. Come on.
It's gonna be great.
Bro.
Al rolled an 18 as you kind of see like his arms sort of like pulsate with the golden black shimmer, and it kind of fires back with a set of recoils, and missile kind of smokes him right in the stamen.
Nice.
Just Mega Mandem.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Cocked is Jeremy Realheart. All right.
Stigma.
As you blast it, you watch as it is engulfed in this purplish golden flame directly in front of you. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Okay, let's do this. Not my D20. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
It would be
You
cool.
could. You should.
I'd like to. I
Yeah,
don't know
do
if I
it.
pointed it out, but I am using a very owl-themed set of dice for this campaign. They're quartz. They're really
Ooh, what a flex.
really like them.
Flag.
Money bags.
I got them years ago. I would never make this purchase now. That's a 5.
A 5.
Oh.
It hasn't taken any damage yet, albeit it's while all of its leaved edges are now properly singed. It still stands slightly.
Oh, I didn't kill it. Look out. It's still coming. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, fair enough. Going back to the top of the round, Berrick, you were up. What would you like to do, my friend?
Having the plant just kind of. I don't know how plants fall prone, but I
They
imagine
just
it looks a
they
lot like a
wilt.
wilt.
They just,
you know?
they just
it looks
wilt
a lot like
over
a
a little
wilt.
bit.
So with its big blossomy head aimed down, he's going to twirl his quarterstaff above his head as again that same kind of glow rises from his feet up to the top of his staff, and will try to come down on its head. Now, when hitting
Okay.
a prone thing, is it an automatic hit or automatic crit? I can't remember which one it is.
If you hit, I believe it's
Or is it
an
at
auto-
advantage?
No, it is at advantage. I
Hold on.
don't.
You want me to look? It says the creature has disadvantage on attack. An attack roll
Yep.
against the creature has advantage.
Yep.
Otherwise, the attack roll is disadvantage. Okay, so
There
you
you
have
go.
advantage
Yeah, that's what I
on
thought.
I have advantage.
That's what
Okay.
I thought.
Thank you. So that will be
Do it. Do it big.
Do it all.
the 19 on the first one, just to see if I get a 20. No, okay, 23 to hit.
23.
Missed, right?
23 absolutely hits.
All right.
Trying to get the stupid top.
Four.
There we go. Now I can see top down.
Much better damage
Nice.
that time. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Stick damage.
Yeah, as you beat it
Yeah.
real hard with your stick, you just watch.
shillelagh.
Keelan and Rune, you watch as your brother, in a bit of a plant-like rage, begins to just throttle over top more and more green just splashing out to the side until the wilted flower now lays way more than prone.
Colonel, thumbs up. Good job,
Don't-
Bear.
He kind of
Take
like
away the
points
pro
at, he's
ring,
like,
put on the death ring.
don't tell my mushroom friends about that. Oh.
Friends.
And that's
All
my turn.
right. That kills that thing.
Actually, can I use my movement to attempt to? Actually, that's to get on the other side of the red one that's not prone.
Opposite
So
side
between
of the red
Vaya and the
one.
plant.
What's
Yeah.
your movement speed? 30?
30. So in between the two red ones and that blue one, I want to get right in the middle of that.
Right up in
Okay.
there.
Fair enough. You're
Try to
easily
give
able to
Minnie
jump
advantage
down,
or whatever helps. Minnie.
jumping down from the rocks, feeling completely inspired by all of this. You
Covered
land
in plant guts.
covered in plant guts. Who would have ever thought this is how we started all off? Okay, you are now in range of all three.
Perfect.
Ooh.
That one
on.
is so dead, which means Vaya, you are up. What would you like to do? Rune, you're on deck.
Yes, I would like to climb up so I could see this mouth to mouth. Doesn't have eyes, does it?
It does not have eyes, but you do climb up to the top of the rock as you come face to face with your previous spitter.
Yes. Yes. For flavor, I'd like to spit at it first, and then I'd like to go in for a hit.
Right.
I must return the favor.
All right, fair enough. Go ahead and make a intimidation check for me.
Okay.
Rolling for salt damage.
Bay is not very intimidating.
9. I tried.
A 9. You do cough up
Being
a
sarcastic.
pretty solid lug, spitting directly in its face. It doesn't seem to be phased by it.
That's fine. I rolled an 18 to hit, though. Does that seem to phase it?
That definitely phases it a little bit more as you
Right.
slice down, cutting through many of the petals as you watch as they kind of fall off to the ground lifeless. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
I look back at Minnie. See, being cute doesn't help. And then I'm going to That's going to be 12 points of damage.
12 points in damage as you raise your sword above your head, cleaving down on top of it. You watch as you bisect it directly down the center, as now seeing the tiny little almost veins that seem to pop and the capillaries that seem to just bleed out directly all over your sword.
For flavor, can I just rip up those with my claw and hold them up and throw them at the rest of the plants down below?
You absolutely can, as it rains down on them like an unholy wedding of death.
That'll be Vaya's turn.
It was a decent turn with that, my friend. All right. With that said, as they are continuing, now with Rune properly out of the way and not seeing Berrick behind it, the other is going to make its way towards. Start making its way toward Al. Berrick, you can go ahead and get an opportunity attack.
Oh, hey, back up there, big guy. Come on. Berrick.
What's happening right now?
I was muted. It was only an 8 for
Okay.
that opportunity attack.
An 8.
So he kind of jumps down and he's immediately just like, oh, fuck, what did I do?
As you try and position yourself accordingly, not paying any attention, the one skittles away, making its way towards Al. As it does, it's going to take a little bit of a chomping towards you, Al.
Bring it on.
Just a wee little chomp.
Just a wee little chomp, which is going to be a 15 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
All right, as it chomps down on your outstretched arm from your Eldritch Blast, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I was like, I hate the plants here, too. I hate everything here.
And God may have mercy on your soul. Rune, you're up. What would you like to do? Minnie, you're on deck.
Really embracing her cleric part in the party. Saves her spell slot to save people later. and
Don't sound so excited about it.
Rune will grasp her staff again and tighten her fingers around her staff, and she'll kind of go inside herself again, and she will...
On stream?
God, metaphorically.
Oh, whoa, what is she doing over there? Oh my god.
Now is not the time. Sorry.
Okay. And she will, you see the tattoo on her arm glow again, and sort of the glow transfers to the gem in her staff, and she'll thrust her staff out.
Yeah, you
Terrible, unfortunate.
Walked right into that one.
You
Yeah.
are not making this better for yourself.
Al assumes the position.
And she will say, Sin Belan Senalora Sai, and she will cast Bolt of Radiance at the closest one to her, which I think is the prone one.
It is the prone one.
All right. So that is a... Oh my
Sorry,
god,
Ram.
how do I figure this out? Oh shit, no, it's not an attack, it's a dex save. I'm learning my
Dex
spells,
save.
everyone,
All right, fair
sorry.
enough.
Good, because I was gonna say, isn't
Yeah, I was gonna say,
spells against prone targets at disadvantage?
Ranged, yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
It's
So
right.
it's a good
it's a
thing
dex.
it's not a. Yeah.
Anyway, it rolled an 8.
Yay! So,
Huzzah.
it takes... Oh, it's kind of... 5 points of radiant damage!
All right.
Kind of what? I'm sorry.
I just was
Smirsh,
disappointed.
smirsh,
Yeah, pretty much.
The wilting flower also now being singed with your radiant glow. Its leaves and edges beginning to fray and begin to almost lose its water retention as it begins to wilt and crumble, albeit it still seems to be wiggling around a little bit. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
She'll just turn to Keelan and say, "Thanks for whisking me off my feet."
Don't make it weird.
Denied.
Oh, this is going to be real weird. Oh, sorry, that was Minnie's voice.
Shit, baby.
All right. It is now the blue flower's turn. It begins to look back and forth between Berrick now in front of it and Vea having just showered it with its best friends, actually probably wife's inner.
Wow.
It is
Why
going
do you
to
make it that
Wife is
everything
2
I
weeks away from
kill,
retirement.
I see its family? Like, it happened with the bees, and now here it is with the plants.
I have
I'm
no
just
idea what you're
staring
talking
at
about.
Killing
I have no
things,
idea what you're
man. We
talking
can't-
about. It
Nobody
We're
else.
destroying this planet in this first 3 episodes.
Yeah,
True.
basically.
We're killing bees and plants. We're going for them.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
We
Don't need to
first
learn
went
about
home, and then we're going for their ecosystem. as a
Hey,
target.
hey, Minnie, you ain't got to learn about the birds and bees if they don't exist. Am I right, Vea? Am I right?
Oh, we're never having sex. Okay. I didn't mean between. No, I'm just like our characters.
Okay.
As a
Moving
general
forward, that's going to be a 21 to hit. You take
no one's learning about
5
sex.
points of spitting damage. God damn it. Of acid damage.
Oh, thank God! Thank God!
All right, the stream's over. We're
I
done.
need to clarify so
Great,
much.
guys.
right
This
now.
is Jess's milk jugs all
So
over.
it's
Oh,
not the
this is-
intention, nor was there any-
Yeah,
just
man,
take-
just quit
you
the
took
sub
5
bucket
you
and
get
swallow your
5
head.
acid damage. Let's just move on. My God. Please, dear Christ.
I'm so sorry.
Minnie, you're up. What would you like to do?
Can I die of humiliation right now?
Absolutely. I'm right. I'll be right behind you. Don't worry.
Points of
Keelan, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right.
You know, Minnie,
Um,
no, Minnie's up, then it's Keelan.
sorry, I got lost in that moment
In the
there.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, what?
Don't worry. I think we all back it there.
So
I think you're fine.
the blue little plant attacked Vea. Yes?
Yes,
Yes.
it spit acid at
Alright.
Vea.
Okay.
And then Rune thrusted her staff at the prone one directly in front of you.
Okay. Minnie is going. I'm going to use my movement to kind of move to the left of Berrick a little bit, so I'm standing directly in front of the plant that is now engaged with Vea. So
Okay.
Minnie will. She's going to pull out her bow. This is the first time she's ever shot it at like an enemy.
If you're right in front of the enemy, then you're going to be at disadvantage.
No, not right above. Not right, just like just literally move to the to the left from where I was before. Yeah.
All right. So you're just giving a little shimmy.
Yeah, just a little shimmy so she can get a clear shot without Berrick in the way.
Yep.
And then she's gonna like draw her bow slowly and do one of those little like slow motion like breathe out, maybe like blow some hair out of the way, and then she's gonna fire. So that is going to be
that one.
Katniss.
It's a that one.
Oh.
Fuck you, Bobby.
You can't use your powers for evil.
I'm amazing.
As you pull your bow back, closing one eye for aim, as a piece of hair continues to drop down in front, you try and blow it out of the way. Your hands begin to quiver from the tension of the bow. Now completely distracted from the hair in your face, you let loose the arrow as it flies very, very wide, hitting the tree far behind you.
Oh, thank God.
I wish it would hit you. That would have been really great.
She'll lower the bow quickly and like look around a little embarrassed and be like, "Fuck."
Barrick is just gonna like slowly turn towards Minnie. Like, what the fuck was like mouth? Like, what the fuck was that?
All right, Minnie. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I don't think I can because I went with the bow.
Okay, fair enough. In that case, it is the last flower's turn, as it is going to use half its movement speed to stand up. With the real slim flower, please stand up. As it's going to turn towards Berrick and is going to make an attack on you, a little chompy chomp.
No.
But Barrick's a vegan.
What of you? That actually worked. As you yell out, "I'm vegan," it stops and thinks about it for a second, just enough as it's about to chomp down, but then feels a little compassion towards you after seeing what just happened to its uncle that was showered with he was just showered with.
Wait until the plant figures out that vegan means it only eats plants and it eats all its brothers.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't make any sense what I said.
Yeah, it was. That should have been a natural crit right there. But it was a 5, and therefore does not hit Berrick. Moving on to Keelan. Keelan, you're up. What would you like to do, sir?
All right. Keelan looks around. And he says, "All right, I'll be right back. Rune, you stay here, and I'm going to dart, double moving over the creature next to Al."
Oh, over to the creature. Yeah.
On top of over. Byron!
Lion King moment.
I told you to stay here! Jesus!
There can only be one.
So you're using dash?
Yes, I will use dash. Basically, I'm gonna, because I've got a 35-foot move, I'm gonna run over, trampling that one that's next to Al.
Hang on.
If I can.
Yeah, I would say with 70 feet of movement, you could probably do that. All right.
Sweet. And then with the bonus action, I'm going to pick up Al and run him back to Rune.
Oh, hey, Keelan.
As much as I can. I know I won't make it back all the way, but yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a melee attack to see if you can knock that guy prone.
All right. Hi, Al. Don't bite your tongue.
I know, last time.
All right. That is an 18.
An 18. Absolutely knock that one prone.
Oh, actually, sorry. If I may, instead of knocking him prone, can I shove that one out the way?
5 feet.
Yep. I'll just shove him 5 feet, just that way. Yeah.
Pushing him out of the way, you grab onto Al, and the two of you make it just to behind Minnie.
Sweet.
All right, fair enough. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
No, that's... sorry. So was that a move, or was that move and dash?
So the dash was your action,
Okay,
right? And then your bonus, you used your bonus action to pick up Al.
Yeah. Oh, in that case, I'll move the rest of the way to Rune with my last action, with my move.
Well, no. That was 70 feet of movement.
Oh, that was. Okay, yeah, no, then I'm good. Yeah,
Okay.
because I moved, dash, then picked him up. So I moved.
Okay. Al cradled in Keelan's arms. What do you want to do?
As we're kind of running, Al's gonna be like, "Spin me around," and Keelan kind of turns, and then he's gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at the plant.
It's
like this is
like
taking a
Gruden.
bite out of me, you.
It's like the Groot and Rocket Raccoon moment where Keelan just sort of spins him around.
Except for the with the luck that we're having
What did
today.
I do? I hit a button. God damn it.
Oh no!
Zoom!
in.
Oh, fuck!
Oh my gosh!
It's so
Whoa!
zoomy. You're not supposed to show
Look at that
feet.
foot!
For all
Ankle
you toe
movement.
lovers out there.
Woo.
There we go.
Oh.
All right,
You can go and see our minis.
Can you selfie pics of minis?
What are you doing?
Yeah, hashtag Keelan
We got a new mark.
OnlyFans starts next week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell of an option.
You wouldn't
There, we'll
believe
just go
what
to
we're
here for
blasting
now.
over there.
All right. As being whisked away by Keelan, you let loose, I'm assuming, another Eldritch Blast.
I do let loose a blast,
All
except
right.
for I might be learning from my friends too much here, and I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Nice.
You try and let loose your purple and golden shower, but it seems to the movement of Keelan is just too much, as you seem to set the tree directly behind it ablaze in a purplish glow. I never liked
like,
that
whoa.
tree anyway.
I didn't think this thing could catch on fire. I have to remember that. It's kind of like that's really cool. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna disengage from Keelan, and I'm gonna go up on the rock as far as I can. Now the plant there, how high is that rock? What are we thinking? Like, is it a step up or like a 5-foot? 10
the
foot?
plant so
You know,
okay, so
disregard
you're
everything that I've said.
you're
Put me over
going
by
you're
that tree.
getting put down by that or by Keelan.
Yeah. But forget what I said about the rock. I didn't notice the plant there. Put me by that tree.
The tree that's closest to on this tree or this tree?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, just throw me over there.
This one?
30. Yeah, 35 or 30 feet that way, towards the tree.
Tree on the
No,
left or the
first one.
right?
Oh my
First
goodness.
one. Yeah, that one.
Left or right?
By
Damn
right.
it, Nate.
God damn it! I'm just
He
assuming you
pointed
mean
at it
this
twice,
one.
and I was like, yes, that one.
Yeah,
That's
You're
the
going over
spot.
here. That's where you're going.
Yeah, perfect. Nailed
Done.
it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm good. Turn's done. Yeah.
All right. With that said, it's going to bring us back to the top
Communication
of the round. Berrick, you are up. Vea, you are on deck.
Yeah, I am.
All right. Seeing the blue one having hit Vea, and knowing that Vea is his most valued ally in a fight.
Wow.
Shut up.
Wow.
Berrick is going to try to crack it in the back of its plant spine using Shillelagh.
All right. Shillelagh.
That is always the
Shillelagh.
dumbest name. I don't know why. I love it, but it's so silly to say.
Blame the Irish.
This
Oh,
beautiful whiskey
and a hit.
A 10 to hit. It seems you, with your first combat, your hands are getting a little bit sweaty.
A little sweaty. Yeah.
A little sweaty,
No.
as the grip kind of loosens a little bit as you brush past it. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Cower.
Fair enough. I would too. Moving up, Vea, you are up. Looking pretty damaged, but feeling the adrenaline of the combat rushing through your veins.
How far away is this one from me?
The blue or the yellow?
Which one's closer? I'm trying.
Blue.
The blue one.
The blue would probably be the closest, comparable to this guy right here.
Okay. The blue one though. Blue one's easily within range, 30 feet, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
think they're both within range because you are up high right now.
For flavor, I would like to do a running jump off of this slight rock that I
Fuck yeah.
have to try
Hell
to do
yeah.
a spear down into it. Like Vea, like turns around, almost not quite foaming at the mouth, but she is viciously angry now at this point. There's something about being low at health that puts her on an extreme aggressive mode. You see like the snarl of her teeth as like the saliva drops out of it. She is hungry for more plant blood. So she makes that running leap off the ledge with wielding this long sword with both hands.
Nice. So as you kind of take a few steps back, holding onto your side, your ribs probably broken at this point in time, gnarling your teeth, you find your resolve in combat once more as you double hand the grips of your sword, and almost in a slow motion bullet movement, you leap from the very top of the rock, pointing downwards with the sword coming down towards the plant. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
I want it known. I was going to say Berrick is watching with like glimmering eyes right now.
Yes.
At this scene of her just coming down.
As you glide through the air with both fearsomeness and grace, you find the very top of the plant's head as you carve down directly into it with your sword, splitting through the top of its head. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Woo! That is going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points is more than enough. As you pin it down directly on the ground, Berrick, you watch as the sheer momentum and strength of Vea pierces through the very top of the flower's head, stabbing it directly into the ground as it spikes down with its head now pierced directly on her sword.
He's going to put his hand on Vea's shoulder. Never change. He's going to turn to the other flower that's in the vicinity.
And she will be like heaving. You see like her shoulders going up and down. She is like in a small feral mode. Yeah. And when
never
you like,
approach a wounded animal.
Yeah, yes. In a moment she like barks at you, and the fox bark is not intimidating. It's this kind
more of a yip.
Yeah. And it shakes her out for a second because it's so not fierce. You see her regain her senses, like that rage begins to subside and her eyes kind of clear up and open up bigger. Right, and she'll focus with you on that last one over there closest to us.
Fair enough. All right, with that said, that is next up is going to be the flowers behind you turn, which is going to once again try and take a snap at Berrick, realizing that vegetarians eat plants. Motherfucker.
I mean, I'm a carnivore.
God damn. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Nope.
No, okay. As it once again chomps down on the back of your arm slightly as you continue to ignore it, having this conversation with Vea at first. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Looking extremely bloody now. He's gonna like kind of look painfully up at Vea. Help.
All right, with the gang not looking so hot, or at least some of them. Rune, you are up, my friend. What would you like to do?
Seeing the interaction between Berrick and Vea, she's gonna get a little squinty-eyed, and she's gonna silently keep her eyes focused on that plant, and she's just gonna say, I think that's enough out of you. And she's just gonna yell out, Man du sin! And she's gonna cast The Clock Strikes Twilight, which is actually just Toll the Dead. And you just, that one flower thing, here's this big clock striking midnight, bung! And I need a wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh. How wise are these flowers? Oh boy.
I don't know.
Very.
Not very wise with a 3.
Nice! Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Hold on.
Good job. Good job.
That is nice. That's a 7. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage as you watch.
Oh, wait. I lied. It's missing damage, right? It's
is.
already taken damage.
It has.
The wrong die again. Sorry, I have to roll a d12.
God damn it. New characters, folks. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I hope it's less than a 7 now.
It's a 7.
Right.
Okay.
Glad we went through this.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. If that's the case, then as the mystical toll of midnight is struck, only by being heard by both you and the plant. As it begins to look up and shake and shiver, you watch as it continues to shake and shiver as it begins to wilt more and more of its flower petals off. It seems that the ringing and gonging of the bell has some type of spastic control over the flower as it shakes violently, harder and harder, more and more of its petals falling off until nothing is left but the soft, creamy center. With all petals now wilted and fallen away, it bears down to what would resemble to that of a flower skeleton. As a brisk wind passes by, blowing it into little tiny speckles of dust.
Nice. Rune will take all of her movement to walk down that rock and for flavor shoulder into Berrick and say, "You're welcome."
Berrick dies.
It's the worst thing that could happen.
Raina, twice in 1 week?
Yeah, well.
Whole lot of murder happening.
Are we gonna have to get Raina a gong? Is that what I'm figuring
I
out?
forgot to fucked up this camera.
Please.
Hang on.
I think so, right?
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Why would you
there
want
we
to do
go.
this to
Oh, I
all
could
of
have
us?
done this. Hold
Because
on.
Dave has to live with it.
No,
Gonna
it's
work.
not the same
Why does
effect.
it keep doing that? I don't know how cameras work, guys. All right,
Okay,
good
it's
enough, good
okay.
enough. All right, Minnie, you're up. What would you like to do, my friend? You've got one left, just to your left right now.
Minnie.
I know. I'm rooting
Minnie.
for her. Having missed the other one, her super cool shot, she's not going to give up with this bow. She wants to hit something. She'll do it like, she'll see if like fast and impulsive works. So she'll just like pick it up and then fire.
Trust your gut.
All right.
Yeah, let's see.
No hair is gonna hold you down, girl.
You guys are not going to believe this. It's a 2.
No.
No.
Trusting your instincts, you batten down. Now having a perfect view, even in the otherwise bathed in moonlight area, the flickering of the remaining bits of Al's golden and purple fire, illuminating this in a perfect silhouette. A target could not be better. And with quick thinking and wit and skill, you let loose another arrow as it once again flies past and hits another tree.
Berrick's gonna look at Minnie again. Just
Yeah.
like slump his shoulders like.
She quickly looks away from him. She's going to be like, no way! And then throw a little bit of a fit.
sucks.
And I don't have sneak attack because it's not engaged with anybody else. So
Nope.
No.
You definitely do not.
she
Uh,
stomps her feet.
all right.
It's a small tantrum.
Looking over its shoulder at the arrow that just whizzed past it, not even close to it. It immediately turns back towards you. As it's going to saunter over to you and is going to take a bite out of you, my friend.
Little fancy root feet.
That's going to be 14.
That'll hit.
With a 14, you feel the piercing damage of the maw of the two lips. See what I did there? Because it's mouth and it's flower. Nice. Yeah, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
That's
There are too many of you that are damaged, okay? Listen, I only have one fucking spell slot.
If we all stand really close and then you drop the spell slot on the floor.
Worst
Be
healer
better.
ever.
Just be better.
Just be better. Let me just try not to get hit more. My bad.
Raina's immediately
Can you
slipped
guys
into the
use your
mentality of
dice
the healer.
better? God.
Oh.
You'd think after so many years of playing, you guys would figure this all out. With that said, that's going to end the tulip, the nasty tulips attack. Keelan, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right.
Stomp
Minnie,
into the
Minnie,
ground.
don't worry about it. I think it's entirely because you just don't have the right vantage point. Want to come with me?
I guess so.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up Minnie and I'm going to race her to the rock high rise on the east side of the map.
This side?
That's the one.
Okay.
West side. I know east and west.
I mean, you both got it wrong, which so that's helpful. Like,
Fair.
All right.
Yep. Perfect. Okay, and I'm going to try and trample him as well as I, just sort of like.
Okay. Are you gonna shove or try and knock him prone?
I'll knock him prone this time.
Okay. Go ahead and make a melee attack for me.
Actually, you know what? No, sorry. I will take that back. I will shove him. Only because at this point I think everyone's ranged. So yeah. Shovity shove.
Okay.
That is a 12 to shove.
That shove is a successful shoving. Someday, somewhere, someone will call you a shoveler.
Can I also make it so that I'm positioned with Minnie behind me? Gracias. Yeah.
The last time I'm making any kind of ramp-like terrain. This is ridiculous.
All right.
All right. With that said, Al, you're up. What would you like to do?
You know what we're doing. We're keeping it nice and simple. Let's just try to wrap this up, man.
Nat 20.
Thank you. I need that. I need that.
6.
We believe in you.
If I hold it the other way, it's a 21, but it's a 12. But we add +5, so it's a 17.
Hey! I'm worried
Once
about how
again-
you read numbers. That's not right.
Locked, cocked, and ready to rock.
It all works out in math.
Sure.
Once again, letting out your Eldritch Blast.
What are you, my 6th grade? That's
Maybe.
a 4.
I'm pretty old.
4. Watch as a few of its petals and tendrils that seem to wither around all catch flame on with this arcanic purpley golden fire. While it looks very beaten up at this point in time, it still stands.
Oh my god.
Oh my
you know,
god.
I hit it at least. Someone kill this thing. I was just going to wrap around the tree, Dave, so I sort of have it as cover, and then I'm good.
Does that count as running?
Good work, Al.
You guys got this.
Did you hear someone?
All right, that takes us back to the top of the round. Berrick, what are we doing?
Charging like a motherfucker.
All right.
Get it.
At it. And I'm going to save the flavor of this attack to see if I hit or not, and that will depend on how I describe it.
All right. Charging in like the wild man that you are, directly up to your foe.
Swingy, swing, swing. 15 total.
A 15 absolutely hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Damage.
Do
6.
Nice.
With a 6.
Does it kill it?
Tell us the tale of how you vanquished your mightiest foe.
Amazing. I got great flavor for this. So as he's charging, he's going to look to Keelan and say, acorn me.
Yeah, sure. I reach into my pouch and I, like, with my thumb, just sort of fire a Eternicorn.
Catching the Eternicorn, he shoves his hand down the plant's gullet and casts a druidcraft to turn it into a little sapling as it expands
Nice.
and bursts the plant into just a explosion of chlorophyll and wonderful plant-like matter.
Wow.
All right. And that's exactly how it all goes down as the roots of the newly formed Eternity start bedding down directly into the ground, splitting the flower creature into tiny, tiny shreds. Not bisecting, not trisecting, not quadsecting, but syncosecting into multiple pieces as it feels like an orange in multiple directions.
Guys, I planted a memory of our first battle.
In the dead body of our enemies.
And as the last one finally keels away, the silence of the night once again takes over.
He turns to the rest of the group and he's like,
Keelan will look at Rune and just sort of, can you do something about these?
Fine. And she'll go over to Berrick. she'll walk over to Berrick, and she'll kneel down next to him, and she'll do. Is this a touch spell? Oh yeah, it is a touch spell. And she'll put her hands on Berrick's chest, and she'll say, "Lasto Bethnin Tolo Danan Galad," and cast Cure Wounds on him for a D8.
I was just about to do. He opens one eye. And he's just like, bless you.
That is a 6 plus 2, so 8.
Ooh.
Nice.
8
I'm
points of
almost
healing.
at full.
You okay, Bear?
Yeah, feeling a lot better now. Thanks. He slaps you on the face.
Oh,
Light little French slap.
she looks right at Keelan.
Do you see?
Al, are you doing all right?
I had a plant bite me and now it's itchy, but other than that, I'm okay. Does this look bad to you guys? And you just see like a bunch of bite marks and like seeping
Oh my
green
God.
coming out of it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
what
is
I thought
definitely
too.
Infected.
Yeah, that could happen real quick.
I could try peeing on it. I mean, Vea, is it okay if I try peeing on it?
Only if Al consents
Maya.
to it, fine.
Oh my gosh. Rune
You know,
will
I would
shove
assume it would make it
Berrick.
worse, but I'll
No.
give it a go.
No one's peeing on anyone, and Rune
Actually,
will
it
shove
would be
Berrick.
really informative to know if his pee is really magic or if it just happened to be something else that both Minnie and I happened to get in contact with.
Right.
No, we're
You
not.
should probably pee on it.
No.
He just leans over to Al. I'll let you know when I have to go again.
Yeah, that makes sense. Make sure you run it by Vea first.
Oh my God, you
I'm
guys.
just gonna give
Canonically,
you
I
free
did
jingle
just
on this
pee.
one.
So
Rune will do a look over on Al's forearm, and mechanically she will do a medicine check, but she will be seeing if there's any herbs or anything that she has that she can that can help.
Does she have a herbalist kit or an alchemist kit or anything along those lines?
Nope, she'll just take like leaves and grass from the ground and see if there's
Just poison
anything
ivy.
nearby.
Yeah,
love
just
it.
rub
Yeah.
some
Put 'em in
poison
the holes
ivy on
there.
it.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah, yeah, just
I have
plug
a
'em
way
in.
better. I have a way better idea. She'll
You're gonna pee
go
on
with
it.
me.
Got it.
No, go with me
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Rune will pick up a leaf from the ground, and she will spit on his arm, and she'll say, "Saliva has natural healing properties, disinfectant properties," and she'll rub the spit in with this with the leaf.
Al, you dropped to
Dave, I
0
rolled
hit
a
points.
16 on a medicine check. Yeah.
Careful, Cantrip would like to remind you not to spit in your open wounds.
Right. Please don't actually
No,
take this
yeah.
as
I was-
real advice.
I was gonna like, he's gonna be like, I appreciate it, Rune, but I learned some things back home. I think I'll be okay. Thank you, though. I'll keep you
Well,
spit
you'll-
for later.
You'll be okay now because, you know.
Right? Yeah, because of the spit in the gaping wound. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's gonna like just like to kind of like break conversation. He's gonna look over at Vea and Ire's sword and be like, "You got lug on your sword."
Hmm. Great. Rune, can you heal my sword?
No,
I don't-
I'm
I
all
don't
out
know
of
if you want to
healing.
ask her to do that. She's just gonna spit on it.
He's just gonna put more lug on it. Yeah, that's. yeah.
So give me one of those healing leaves that you just offered, Al.
Oh, okay, here.
She'll pick up a leaf off the ground and hand it
Literally
to
just
Sam.
bends over in front of you and grabs a fucking...
Yeah.
It's a different
wanna pick
leaf.
one up.
Like, yeah.
I don't have to bend over. Actually, it hurts to bend over since apparently I have broken ribs.
True.
Aw.
Jeez, yeah.
no.
It's fine though. I'm glad you healed the bite marks and other little shallow things first. I have broken
Oh, I
ribs and
wouldn't call
internal
this
bleeding,
healed.
but I'm glad you prioritized your party very well.
You know what? I was going to offer you a bandage to wrap around your rib cage, but I am not appreciating the attitude that I am getting right now. You all need to just be better at battle
As
because
Thea
all of you
struggles
look
to
like
breathe.
shit.
It's fine.
Well,
You'll
that's
just make
rude.
me stronger if I happen to survive this, and if I don't, you can remember that too.
Come on, Vea. Just a little bit of like.
What the fuck?
That
All
was
right,
a little
right,
mean.
look.
I'm sorry.
Look. Okay, I think we all need to take a quick breather. Okay, like we weren't expecting to be attacked by the wildlife, well, the plant life or whatever it is. But look what we did. we bonded together, we rallied together, and we took out these guys and we protected the cargo, and we're all here to tell the tale. Isn't that great? This is our first fight, and as Berrick was saying, now we have a place to remember, a place like the Great Oak here in the middle of this clearing is now a tree.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Rune will tear a piece of her clothing off and wrap it around Vea's ribs, and then pull it just a little too tight. There.
And
like tying a corset.
and
Vea, you take 4 points of damage.
Bring kills everyone trying to help them.
That's all I have.
I know. I'm kidding.
Look that up first.
Happy birthday.
As you all take a moment to kind of reflect on the thrill of the battle of all of it. And while it was scary, it was kind of thrilling at the same time to work together as a team. You've always thought of each other as friends, but something changed tonight. You became something else entirely. What that is, we'll find out one day. As you take a little while to rest, eventually realizing how late it actually is, you continue to move onward towards Startier Valley. And as you're reaching the famed Golden Brick Road again, crossing it over it, taking a look at the Wishing Well once more, with the sun now beginning to glow in the morning day dew, take your time to make your way towards Huff and Puff to drop off the valuable cargo. And as you approach the front doors, you can hear some heavy arguing from inside of the tavern.
Hey, Al.
Yeah. What's up? As he kind of eyes his wounds, kind of bringing up the rear here.
Do you hear that? Do you recognize those voices?
Voices as he kind of tunes in. He's like, "Would I, Dave? Would I recognize? Can I roll history?"
You would all recognize the voices very quickly. Each of them being your parents.
That's not what I thought it was.
Me
Either.
We are so screwed. We need to get out of here.
But why? We've completed the thing. We've got all the wine. I mean, what's the problem?
Yeah, maybe your mom can help me with my arm.
Look,
I think
I'm
my
sure.
parents are used to this crap for me, so I'm not really worried.
Vern
You
just
guys
looks
did
at
a good
Berrick.
thing. You killed a bunch of flowers outside of town. Who knows who they could have got?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it was just maybe they shortchanged Scratch or something. I don't know. Let's go in and find out. Keelan will step forward, proudly with the wine bottles in his arm. I'll get the two that Al's got, put it in the thing to make it look like it's all in the one chest. And I'll push the door open.
Wow,
As
you
you
can even
open
do a
the
special
door,
knock.
the muffling that was
I expected it.
that was done by the doors
Your only
themselves
chance.
now falls away, and you can hear in full view or full ears your parents all berating Scratch, all wondering where their children are, wondering what his thought process was of sending young children, even though adolescents, still children in all of their eyes, as Scratch kind of timidly moves away. You can also see another figure there that you would all very easily recognize as Elder Muffet, one of the town council members, as she stands before all of your parents. Now listen all. The children are most likely fine. At that instance, your mother, Lori, speaks up, Rune. Yes, well, my children would be fine. They're used to night in the forest. The others, I don't know, would fare that well. Immediately, Minnie's parents jump in. My daughter, she doesn't know what to do at night in these kind of things. We've never trained her for this. We're rise early type of people. They could be out flattered on the ground. Who knows what's got at them? Again, more and more braiding towards Scratch. None of them really paying attention to you having now come through the doorway.
As that happens, hearing the voices of my comrades saying, you should have knocked, I roll my eyes. Oh, damn it! I did this. I go back outside.
Oh my god!
And then, as I do, angle my feet 45 degrees.
Right.
And I bang hard on the door. This time I actually bang really hard because I've learned my lesson, and this is knock number 54 with the variation on the rhythm. So now it's
Did you break a wine bottle?
I think it still needs a little work.
Yep.
And there goes the wine bottle. All right, fair enough.
Yep.
Perfect.
I'm even gonna go with it because I did actually destroy a bottle. That's fine.
Nice. As
one of these knocks will go wild, Keelan. You'll get one of them.
No.
I don't know. That was pretty perfect. If you ask me,
Fuck.
Yeah.
I would ran to answer that.
As the knock heard round the village is rings out through the entirety of the tavern. Immediately, all turn their attention towards the door. A moment of silence and shock on their faces before it immediately drops to concern, seeing the shape that you are all in, each one being rushed by their parents. Immediately going into parenting mode, they begin to look each one of you over. Vea, your parents immediately taking a look at you, your father picking you up, your mother looking very, very angry at everything. Rune and Berrick, your two parents rush over towards you. Your father, Elderman Faust, while concerned, has a look of extreme disappointment on his face. Minnie, your parents as well, your mother very upset, nearly in tears at this point in time, and Keelan as well. Most of your family being there, or immediate family, rush over to your side with concern as Scratch makes his way over to you, Al, and putting his hand on your shoulder. All of them now immediately upset. Each one of them turning to you, and in some semblance, explain to you just how grounded you are at this point. Vea, your mother looks towards you. And what do you have to say for yourself, young lady?
Practice is nice, but experience is better.
It is. Unless you get you and your friends killed in the process. What were you thinking? We've taught you so much better than this. Do you have any idea how far this sets you back in your training?
No, I will be fine. I'll heal fast. It'll be okay. All I have to do is just get better really quick and we'll be fine. Plus, we were just doing a delivery and we brought it back and we were successful at it. And that's really good for us.
She continues to cast nothing but judgment upon you. Alderman Faust walking over to his two children, specifically addressing Rune. He just shakes his head. I'd expect this type of thing from Berrick, but from you, I thought you had more sense than this.
Rune just smiles. She's looking for her mom, see what her mom's thinking.
Berrick will step in front of Rune. It's not that bad, Dad.
He pays you real no mind as he just simply shakes his head at you. Rune, as you catch your mother's eye, she quickly looks away.
Oh man.
Scratch on Al's shoulder, leans in a little bit. You all right, kid?
Yeah, we made it there, Al. I'll tell you more about Hootie later. We got the shipment, though. I think we might have lost the bottle on the way in, if you didn't hear that.
It's all right. I won't hold it against you. I think
we made it here with the bottle. Technicalities.
Given the way things turned out, I think this is going to be the last run I'll ask of you.
I don't know if there's going to be an opportunity for any more anyway, but... Scratch, you ever seen this? I guess you call her like an old lady. She was hanging out in the woods there. She told me something's coming soon. You know what that could mean?
I'm not sure of that. Let's talk about it a little bit later after the circus has left.
Yeah, okay. I'll get to cleaning up around here. You good luck with this. I was just gonna like grab a broom and like kind of like sort of trying to stay away from the crowds of people as they talk and get berated, but also sort of giving like a sympathetic ear, wanting to step in to say something to people, but that's their parents. He's got no like sorry.
The pandemonium continues to kick up around all of you. You hear the clearing of a voice as Elder Muffet once again speaks up. Listen, all of you. I know we're all worried about the children. And I think it best we put some rules in place for them. Maybe best a curfew for each of them for at least until the end of the warmth, for their own protection.
That's so long.
All of your parents immediately look towards you like, time to shut the fuck up. As she continues, you hear the door of the tavern swing open once more. And as all turn to look, Elder Muffet raises her head. Ah, the last of our councilmen have joined us. As you all see a hulking man, more wild than anything else. Beautiful, natural forest green robes over top of what is clearly hulking armor. You can see different sheds of skin wrapped over top of his arm. And you also take note of a small copper talisman that hangs from his belt. Some of you would easily be able to recognize Jack Thunderboar. As he walks into the tavern, arms crossed, all waiting on bated breath with what he has to say. He looks at each of one of you, making direct eye contact. His stare both shocks you, scares you, and inspires. These young ones have been through enough this evening. They may have gotten lost along the way. They survived, even in the condition that they're in. What they need is not to be punished. What they need is guidance. He looks to each of you. Meet me here 2 morrows from now. You want to know what the wilds are like? You're about to learn. A few begin to object, but immediately, with a sharp, sharp eye and a stature of stone, they all back down before he turns and leaves the tavern. But that, my friends, is going to be a story for another day.
Shit. I gotta wait a week for this shit?
Guys,
Like an application. We succeeded.
that was Jack Thunderbore.
Wow.
This
You
poster.
posters of him up on my wall.
Keelan's anvil.
Now, hold on. With that said, we are going to have 2 days of downtime.
Uh-oh.
You will be limited, so you're not going out into the forest causing mischief and whatnot, but you will have some additional time to yourselves. I want you all over the next week to think about what you would be doing in that 2-day span.
I'm sorry, did you say we leveled up?
Did I say that?
I thought you
I
did.
think you
It
dropped
was
a
like
level.
that's what you
I
said
heard
at
that.
the
I
beginning, and
heard
then you
something
forgot that you
about-
said
Like under
it.
your breath a little bit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
A little bit.
I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Do we give them a level? Do we give them
I'll
a
make it
level?
worth
There,
your while,
you
chat.
say it
I'll
too.
pee on so many
Yeah.
people if you
You're
say
making
yes.
me update the stat blocks that I just finished.
Well,
Oh, wait,
we're gonna have to do it eventually,
Wow.
man. Why not get it over with?
I mean,
Are you
I'm
hoping one of us are gonna die before we hit level
Yeah.
2?
Yeah. Why not?
Post training would make
Rachel
sense.
says level down. Yeah.
Wow.
Mud's like, I'll update them.
I agree, Powers. Since Bobby asked, high or low for your benefit.
Oh no, I always.
Oh,
lose
it's
these,
coming
though.
down to that.
I'm not attaching myself to this.
High and low.
Ha!
No one in chat's helping me. Low.
Nope.
4.
I mean, that's very fitting that I rolled a 2.
Hell
Wow.
Yeah!
Roll.
You're welcome, guys. You can give me all the gold that we earned on this quest.
Congratulations
yeah.
and welcome
Oh, yeah,
to
don't
level
remember
2,
that.
adventurers.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god. Holy moly. I feel like we leveled up so fast. I feel like we cheated the system. And
We
I
may
feel like
have.
we're going to pay dearly for this.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I get
One
you.
I
quick
don't want this
reminder
curse.
before we keep chatting. Quick reminder to everybody out there: we are doing the giveaway for another lovely leather-bound dice box by our friends over at Mithril Armory, and it's got you can roll with it, and I love it, and you can just boop, and it falls out, Oh, I put it in the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, damn it. All right. Well, it does. It works. I swear. It's oh boy, no one's gonna enter. I see people removing their tickets. I didn't even know that was possible. God damn it. Use exclamation
is really
roll
sweet,
in chat
right?
right now in order to be eligible to win. You do have to be following in order to roll in order to win. But not subscribe, just follow along because we're trying to push those numbers up, baby.
Woo. Baby.
So, any comments from the peanut gallery in terms of tonight's session?
You
Oh.
calling
That
us
was fun.
peanuts?
Dude, it had everything.
It was great.
So
Yeah,
good.
combat.
Ground was a
Spaghetti.
peanut, and he's cool.
I'd like to be pistachio.
Like the creepy old lady
Oh,
scene.
pistachios are good.
Oh, right. That I will say that scene, the prophecy, is gonna
Mhm.
wreck me for the rest of this month.
Right.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
gonna be dissecting that
How was
like a
mine so
motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that was
thought-
super cool.
I thought the map was well and truly worth the wait. It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It is.
The love and
So
the effort
cool.
really comes through. It's so cool, Dave.
Oh, I appreciate that, and I promise I'll try and figure out how cameras work, so we don't have that quality foot shot that is will become available on onlytrippers.gov. Head on over there now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
God.
Okay, like, can you flex a little bit more, Beck? I mean, I know it was your
That's
birthday,
how
but
cameras work.
my God. God damn it, Bobby. All right, with that said, we are going to wrap up the giveaway. I'm closing entries now. All right, and with that said, can I get a drum roll?
The drum roll.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Not Dag though. He'll break something else.
Oh, hang on. I broke it.
Hang on.
I got it. Okay. And the winner is none other than the lovely, the talented, the most spectacular
Me.
Tony the Tiger. Congratulations, my
Yay!
friend.
That's great.
It's great.
Go ahead. We will either Rainer or I will reach out to you or reach out to us because
Yeah, no, message us. On
message us.
Discord
All right.
or
If
here.
if you're still here. Fantastic. Tony, you're still here. Reach out to Rain or I. We'll get your details and we'll make sure that gets shipped out to you ASAP, my friend. Congratulations again. But with that said, I think that's where we're going to wrap up for the evening. Y'all got to get to bed. Are you kidding me? You are way past all of your bedtimes.
Yeah.
You're all tuckered out. I can see it in your chats.
And grounded.
Why are they grounded?
Because we got grounded-ish.
It's only
Yeah,
fair.
well, they
watched
also
us do it.
Yeah, they didn't tell us to stop, so they're just as equally as guilty.
It's true.
Hey, you don't blame the voyeur, okay?
Jack
that
gets a level
said-
up too, though, so that's sweet.
Chat
Yeah.
does get a level up. Congratulations, guy. You leveled up to level 2 as well. So go ahead and start thinking about what subclass you want to take, chat.
Ooh.
With that said, to all the adventurers out there, whether you find yourself in the darkness of night on a twisted path, speaking to an old crone who speaks in riddles and tales, or finding your arm shoved down that of a strange plant creature planting a seed inside of a plant, like plantception. We should have gone with that, Bobby, but we didn't.
No, we're dumb.
I beg you all, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. Love all your faces, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye-bye.